Hello, hello. How are you doing out there, you chat bastards? It's Erudi, and we're here for some Star Wars Dawn of Defiance. We're our D20 Star Wars SAGA Edition actual play, where we try to capture the classic spirit of George Lucas's vision for the Star Wars universe with none of that Disney crap. Glad to see you guys out there. I see you flashing your Jedi Sevi emotes, and there's some heartbreak. I don't know what that one's for. And Orman sending trivia, or not, was that Orman? Or was that Wilson sending trivia. I'm so used to Orman being the one to always challenge us with stuff. So we're going to look at that in a minute. I haven't got to read it yet. But, oh
man, that's way up here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go read that. I think they put it in the mod chat for me to make it easy. Thank you, Queen Shirts. So glad to be here. We're going to have a really good time tonight. If you haven't been tuning in so far, it has been one hell of a story. Our players have been telling an incredible tale for you. And really just setting the tone for what the Star Wars universe should be in this day and age, in my opinion. I did want to real quick say thank you to those who have been liking and commenting on the streams. It is making a huge difference. We are now at 2,090 subscribers. That is a huge leap from just like 3 weeks ago. And it's because of you guys and your contributions. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you're returning, glad to have you back. Let's go around and say hello to our wonderful players. And we will start with somebody who had a bit of a tragic episode last time. Hi, Caleb.
Hello. I'm happy to be here and excited to be showing off the new character, even if some people are not too pleased with it.
Yeah, there's
speaking of Orman.
Speaking of Orman. Give him a chance, Orman. He might be the coolest character you've ever met in your life. And he had to make him on the fly, cut him a little slack. But
I can't have my Wookiee Force user die and just make a new one.
That would be really funny, though. Or you could play as your wife didn't actually die. She survived the shot and had a cybernetic implant, and wow, that would be wild.
That could happen.
It could happen. But no, he did unfortunately pass away. Poor Moravki. We'll talk about that here in just a moment, and we'll give you a chance to like more formally reintroduce your character. I think that would be nice. We'll also say hello to Velrock, who's playing Skak. What's going on?
That's me. Just keeping busy, I guess. Did a lot of stuff today, so I'm ready to take a load off.
Queen Shirt's asking me something, so let me just send this to her real quick. But yeah, I'm glad you're gonna take a load off with us and roll some dice, Keaton. That'll be great. Skak has survived so far. We'll see if he can keep it up.
You know what I'm doing
not done with
now?
Yet.
Yeah, so what I'm doing now that I have seen how things can go, I'm not taking any more offensive feats or talents. It's all going to be defensive to make my character unkillable.
It's just, this game, especially in the early levels, can be very brutal. Crits are mean. And like level 1 through 5, crits can like just straight up end you. But yeah, I definitely
wouldn't know what that's like.
I'm sure you wouldn't. But to be fair, you like to take risks you don't need to take, and you like to no-balls me into doing things that screw you over. So that's kind of on you, man. I'm just gonna say. Someone who likes to no-balls me because she knows the dice will save her anyways. We've got Sevi. Hello.
Hello. It's been a long day, I have to say. Super long, so I'm really tired. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know.
And why was it a long day?
Well, we did Crimson Throne in the morning, and then that was, I think it's just like, I don't know. It's just been a long day.
It has. I was mostly just hinting on you plugging Crimson Throne and how wonderful it was. It was really cool to see all of you. I know we have some shared viewers between Moonskull and Tabletop, and you guys showed out in force this morning. And I know the cast really appreciated it. It was really fun. It was a nice atmosphere. We had a good time. Some good storytelling was done, and I think we've set up what's going to be a compelling adventure. So if you tuned in this morning, thank you. We appreciate you and your patronage. But for tonight, we are here for Star Wars, and let me send this link off to the Queen shirt. Let's see, we're not going to have Moss tonight. He is out at a regional banana eating contest. He thinks that he has a chance at taking the title, and yeah, I believe him. He has been working hard over the last year, even nuked a few channels along the way in his efforts to get this title. So everybody, wish him the best of luck. If there's a banana emoji out there somewhere, drop it into chat. Just see what you can do for him, because I know he would love your love, karma, and support and prayers if you'll send them his way. But we have been telling a fun tale with some characters here, and they have been on a journey, starting off leaving their own lives behind for various reasons and different unfortunate tragedies or opportunities that were presented to them. They all met by fate on Selzon Station, where they saved the life of Maya. And she had a ride off the station. Her request was that they get some cargo for her that she couldn't get to. They got it, and turns out she worked for a secret organization under Senator Bail Organa. And this is the, of course, spark of what is eventually going to be the rebellion. And so they start getting some tasks now that they're wanted by the Empire anyways, to help out Organa and his team. And their first task, official one, was to go to Cato Nemoidia to get some information on something called Project Sarlacc. And they believe that there is a Hutt named Darga who might somehow be involved in this project, and they were tasked with going down there to find out how, what, and what information and resources that they can are being moved around to fund this project. And so far, they've been marginally successful, I would say. They've won over Darga a few times, they pissed off Darga a few times, tried to kill his major domo, there was a whole trial by combat. And at the end of the day, they're still alive and kicking, and they did find some information that they lured out of a money changer for Darga named Gon, or Gnome. I keep forgetting his damn name. And after that, they were like, maybe we're going to head out of here now that we got some information. We think that's probably good enough. But as they were considering this, our resident Jedi, Anya, had a calling in the Force. Someone is calling out to her and trying to ask her and her friends to help them. Some sort of prisoner, perhaps, down below the palace. So that's where we left off last time. They were going to investigate. They found a secret door down in the staff area that leads to some sort of hidden prison. And there were some Gamorrean guards that were seeing over the place, and they were like, you can't come here. They crossed their arms and looked all intimidating, and you guys acted like you were going to turn tail and run, and instead it sounds like you're going to do something crazy.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know if was there anything I did not nail? I wouldn't say this mission's a complete failure. I wouldn't say that. They did get some of the information they need. They just blew their cover a couple times along the way, that's all.
Didn't we get pretty much all the information we need? Can't we just blow this place up now?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. If that is your assessment, then perhaps.
That's Skak's assessment.
Speaking of a couple things, Orman sent $20 and said, to Erudi, please player kill the lame Twi'lek so that a character as cool as Wiki Force User can be made. Thank you. No offense, Caleb, but we'll never stop mocking Emok.
I'm hurt.
I like
I'm
that
hurt.
he loves your old character so much that he didn't even use his name, just calls him Wookiee Force User. I feel like some disconnect in the level of love you're professing, Orman. But thank you for that super chat. And then there was one more from Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks. He said, let's play Name This Character. This character was the offspring of one of the greatest practitioners of battle meditation. This character was most famous for helping a former Sith Lord find redemption. Who are they? Is it A, Fima Sunrider, B, Jason Solo, C, Dina Shan, D, Corto Voss, or E, Astral Vio? I actually know the answer to this one, so I won't answer it.
I'm going with C.
Well,
I also want to see.
okay. I was gonna say by reason of deduction, because I don't know the answer 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's A because Dina Shan sounds made up. As far as I know, Revan only had
the
one
I
child.
chose.
So yeah, as far as I know, Revan only had one child, and it was Satele, not Dina. Corto Voss is I'm assuming related to Quinlan Voss, who was not around when Star Wars was making a big deal of battle meditation. Val is the last name of the Twi'lek in Knights of the Old Republic, and as far as I know, none of her family were Jedi. And then Jason Solo obviously was around in the New Rebellion or New Republic, which doesn't have any. When they were doing battle meditation, it was Knights of the Old Republic. So
That's correct.
by reason of deduction, I would say A, but I don't actually know for sure.
All right.
Maybe there was an illegitimate child. Dina Shan isn't made up.
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm just
A.
guessing.
So it is kind of funny on that, but I also agree with you that the answer is A. Well, let's find out. What is the answer?
Is that from a comic or a book or something that you read? Erudi?
For who? Dina Shan?
No, the answer, Sunstrider. Hold on, I have to scroll back up.
Sunstrider was from a comic book.
Sunrider, sorry.
It was either, I think it was a comic book. I want to say it was Tales of the Jedi. But if it wasn't, then it must have been one of the novels I read, but I don't remember which one. But
It was A. Wilson
There you
said
go.
it's A.
you got it. Take that hero point.
Also, the name of my cat. Well, he sent two $20 super chats, so I think you guys can split it. Or you can take both of them.
I think he gave the other one to Erudi to kill the tweet.
No, that was Orman.
That was
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Wilson says I'm right. It was Tales of the Jedi. All right, cool.
Tales of Jedi, all right. Thank you.
So there you go. That is where that was from. And also, the small, funny piece of trivia, that name, Dina Shan, is not made up.
It's not. Well, I just said that because I wanted it to be made up. I'm sure he doesn't make up names for these.
But it is not Bastila Shan's relative, and it's not spelt the way it is there. It's Deena. So there you go. There was a trick. It was a trick to get
happenstance to be the same name.
Sounds like a trick.
Yeah.
Well, I know my Shans because I played a lot of Knights of the Old Republic and the Old Republic, so
Yeah. If you played those, you definitely know who they are. All right, but thank you. Always interesting getting some Wilson trivia.
Trivia. I like it.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. I like it.
I know. I was just messing with you, Orman. I know you know his name. You loved him. But it is what he was, not who he was, that was important, because we all know Wookiees are tools, and so what they are is what is important.
Wow.
But all right, let's hop into this. Let me close. I don't need this anymore.
What the hell, man?
Oh, that's funny. It's Spirion. I'll add him after. Okay. And I got to go to Star Wars and log myself back in because I had to grab a link. Launch game. All right, so you guys were debating last time around rolling some grenades into this room. Is that still your plan, or are you guys going to discuss that first?
Yeah, so we started walking away to make him think like we were stepping away, and Skak made the suggestion that everyone just grab a grenade and throw it in there. So it's up to everyone if they want to follow along, or if you guys want to convince me not to do that.
I don't really care. I mean, the grenades are gonna make a lot of sound, but honestly, I don't really care.
You don't
Right.
care that it's going to make sound?
No, I mean I care that it's gonna make sound because it's gonna bring more people in, but we can try bullshitting our way through. But actually, I think we tried that already, right? I think Skak did and failed.
Yeah,
I
did
don't.
not.
I don't think I rolled anything for that. I think we just. I can't remember.
Good question. I see the heavy blaster.
Oh, I don't see.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
was
yeah,
just
you didn't make a roll.
translating. I was
Yeah,
only
you-
translating. I didn't actually try and. No.
Yeah, sounds like he just told you what to do, but didn't actually. There was no
Okay.
rolls made.
Well, do you want us to? I would ask, like, maybe we can at least first try to bullshit our way in, and if not, then we can do that.
I don't know. This grenade is itching to be pressed.
You'll just have to wait maybe 1 minute.
Well, Gamorreans are dumb, so might be easy to convince them.
I'll give you guys a. I don't think I gave you the visual last time. Also,
No.
so let me do that. I gotta put your tokens on the map so you can actually see it, though. Let me drag you on here. Anya, Dina, probably would be there. Where is Marau? Skak.
Hey, you might be able to confirm something for me, Erudi.
Mhm.
And I wish I saved it, but I didn't. Do ranged weapons not add their modifier to the damage?
They do not. That's
Okay.
correct.
Okay, I need to get rid of that. Because I think, yeah, we've all been adding our threes or no, you guys all have fives. What am I talking about? I've been adding my twos and threes to it.
Where is your damn character that you just made? Speaking of, actually, introduce your character. I forgot to say that. We had like a in-game introduction of him, but tell us a little bit about your character, Caleb. Oh wait, hold on, you're muted. You must have disconnected on me. 1 second.
You did, but he probably just disconnected from you.
I feel like it was him.
All right, I'm back. No, because your bars are red. Sevi's are green. Veloric's are green. Yours are pure red.
I've been having some problems with my internet, but yeah, so he's a purple Twi'lek. He has 4 Leku, which is rare, but not so rare that it doesn't happen. You see one of them in the prequels. He wears a red shawl over his head. He's got 2 Leku that go down the backside, while 2 kind of come to the front. He looks kind of grizzled. He's a handsome looking Twi'lek. He also looks oddly in shape for as kind of homeless as he dresses. And yeah, he's got nice golden looking eyes, and carries a blaster pistol, which he likes to twirl around.
Right, fantastic. And I might just be dumb, and it's possible because my brain is not in peak performance today. Where the hell is your sheet?
It is, if you it's under characters. It's right under Willow Watchers.
I feel insane. I do not see it. Hello.
It's not there for me either.
Oh, it's not there for you either? I can see it.
Oh, I see it. Never
Crazy.
mind. I found it. Okay, I found it. There we go. You're going to be a square for today, and that's okay. You've always been kind of a square.
Hey.
Let me fix that. There we go. And we'll just put that there, and that should be fine. All right. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Ooh, actually, are the walls... Oh, why are the walls not there? Oh, no, they are there. They're just not there for me. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let me move it over. Oh, you guys can't see, can you? Don't worry.
No.
I have this fixed.
I don't.
Right? Ow.
Okay.
Liar.
I am amazing.
You're a liar.
It's fixed.
It's all black for me.
Wow. Let me see. No, it should be. Maybe you just don't have vision. Let's see what's wrong with you. Of course you don't. There you go. All right, so you guys can scroll down a little bit, and it'll give you kind of a layout of what this area looks like.
Oh, look at that, guys. Imagine 3 frag grenades in there. Wait, imagine 4 frag grenades in there. I could give one to the new Twi'lek.
So that'll give you an idea of what you're looking at when you're considering your plan. So with that in mind, what are your thoughts?
I can't see anything.
You still don't see anything?
Skak is just like waving the grenade toward Anya, in front of his body so that the Gamorreans can't see it.
I mean, if you want to, that's fine. We can just throw the grenades. I'm
Let's
too
just
tired.
be done with this place. Let's figure out what's down here and leave.
I'm too tired. I'm throwing a frag grenade then.
Oh, sorry, chat. Let me swoosh.
I'm going to toss one to our new friend as well, and hopefully he doesn't blow us up with it.
Oh, thanks.
All right, so Skak passes out some frag grenades, or maybe you already have them.
Everyone has some except for the new guy.
Okay, I can
but
see
he
now.
has one now, so.
Got it.
Okay.
So yeah, this jailer seems like he was pretty convinced that he bullied you guys out of there. So I would say that if you guys came down the hall throwing your grenades, they would probably be surprised.
Perfect.
And then if anyone else comes down and it's like, what happened? We'll be like, oh my gosh, there was an explosion. What happened?
All right, so you're all going to have to roll for this.
Yeah.
What do we roll?
Blast radius.
Follow Skak's lead.
I believe it's a 2 burst. So
Yeah, should be correct. 2 by 2.
yeah. Well, it's not quite a square, but because they do it a little bit differently here. Is there a way I can?
Oh, are we gonna
Marks
get any
and stuff?
benefits, or what's gonna happen with benefits?
True, people did send you some benefits.
No, I'm just gonna give myself the benefits.
So the
Oh, because you're not giving us the benefits, I'll just give them to myself.
I just said I was going to give them to you.
Okay.
You are tired.
I'm exhausted.
Wow. Sevi. Oh, okay. This is a weird one. All right. So during one of Sevi's solo streams, she was given a force token from Joe. There was no fan art. We got 96 likes from last stream. The 36 was already redeemed. The 72 was not. So you all get a far-seeing token. And comments, we got 42, which means there is also a force token to all of you. So everybody gets a force token except for Sevi, who gets an extra one, and then all of you get a far-seeing.
okay.
Oh, awesome.
So you'll have to sort of explain to me how the burst works, because we can't. I don't know. It's kind of weird the way they do it here. We can't angle it. It's just it's always going to be those squares. See the ones I marked.
Got it.
So we can
if
do
you're
that
throwing-
pattern in any of the squares that these guys are at. So 2 a T square of 2x4. So 2x4, 2x4 in a T square, and we can hit whoever we want with those. Make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Where's this guy at? Because he's in between two squares.
Oh, they're supposed to be on the far ends. There you go.
All right.
All right, they should all be situated correctly now.
Yeah, see, the way they're positioned is like, I feel like it should hit them because the blast radius is a circle, but like game mechanic wise, it's not a circle.
Right, it's the same thing as 5e. 5e is not technically not a circle either. It's this. So this would make sense. If you put one there, one on the left, you get all the 4 at the bottom.
Yeah. So that'll be mine, the far one there. The one that I marked. So it'll get those two guys.
Anya, where would you want to place yours?
I'll get these 2 guys up here.
Just going to do the closer one. And I guess that would leave, we'll say, the new guy, Zen, to
Zen.
get the other ones down here.
Dina does have one too. Well, she's got like 5, I think.
We'll have Dina roll one right in the center down here to try to just really blow the shit out of those guys. Well, they're already going to get hit by 2. Maybe she'll throw one up here with Anya.
I think it would make sense to be down here. Either way is fine, honestly. If we hit these guys, they have a less chance of reaching us, so, yeah.
Well, the reason I said that is because you and Zen are both doing down there. The guys in the middle are getting 2 frags each.
Okay.
Already. But it's up to you.
Whew.
Dina will do whatever Skak suggests here, even if she's not terribly pleased with him at the moment.
I didn't do anything.
She heard that whoop of excitement in that
You
room.
were celebrating Hrafki dying.
Yeah,
She
but it
is
was a
not happy.
it
with
was a
you.
celebration and then followed by anger. I'm going through the stages of grief, all right? Give me a break.
I
I've
don't
been making
think you're-
jokes about his death.
yeah. It never got any better. It just kept getting worse. Dig. All right. So cool. So you already rolled yours. Go ahead and it's basically just gonna be a ranged attack, right? It's yeah. So give me-
Yeah, it's I believe it's your strength for the attack.
So guys, just roll me a d20 and add in your base attack bonus plus strength.
I think thrown weapons use your strength. And then if you hit a 10 or higher, it will damage them. If you match their reflex, it'll damage them for full. If it doesn't match their reflex, but you still get a 10 or higher, it'll deal half damage.
How do you know what your base attack bonus is?
It's on the right side of your sheet.
BAD under force points.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta mark off my force point. Wait, did I? No, I didn't.
1d20 plus our strength and our... Okay, got it.
Plus, okay.
Well,
Plus our
actually, I
strength
would
and
have
our-
used a foreseeing token to that. Okay, so that would be
Jesus. Okay.
13 plus 8.
I rolled a
These
4.
guys, you're okay. Okay, yeah, you would, of course, roll a 4. All right, you're not making Orman very happy right now, Caleb. All right, so that is that's not going to hurt either of them. That grenade's going to just roll a little off course and explode kind of harmlessly.
Yeah,
Skax
don't
will
worry,
go
Orman.
off.
I've got 9 more grenades. So
And then
Hey, I've
we're gonna
never
do
thrown one
Dina's.
before.
And what's the damage?
Okay, Dina would be fine. It is
46.
Yeah, 46.
slashing damage.
Damn. All right. And I gotta do the same thing. All right, so Anya and Dina's attack both get full for a total of 27. Okay, so these front two guards just instantly go down as the explosions go off. And then yours didn't, so it's only going to be Keaton's. Keaton's does 11 to these two, which does not kill them. Nor does it take them down. Oh, only half. Okay, even worse. Plus 5.
Well, okay. You don't have to make me feel bad about it.
I wanted to, though. There we go. So they are not down, and that will bring us into actual initiative. Yay!
All right, we get what we need, and we just get off planet, right? I'm done with this place.
I agree.
Oh, I gotta get Sirenscape.
Oh, that's right. I
so
gotta
can play
click my
Star
token.
Wars music. All right, chat.
Yeah.
I continue to try to make this music balanced for you, so let me know if it blows your eardrums out.
Oh yeah, it was. So, I watched the replay on that one a couple weeks ago. It was so loud.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't know why. The settings on this are the same for all my scenes, but for this show, people are like, my ears.
Oh. I didn't need that force. That was a waste of a force token.
Ooh. All right, let me roll my dudes in. Oh, my initiatives were all so bad. Damn, dude, all under 10. All right.
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, this
Don't
might be a
forget
quick
Dina.
cleanup for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm nothing if not consistent.
Wow.
All right, Skak.
All right. We just want to, yeah, we'll try and take care of these guys as fast as we can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll use my farseeing token then. And another force token. Try and maximize what we can get out of this. We're going to do a line. Yeah, I'll try and get rid of one of the guys that are closer to us. So maybe like this. So these two guys.
Got it.
And this is my repeating blaster. Where's it at? Scorecard. +6. Wait, +7 because I get point blank shot. Okay, and then let me roll the... Does that hit them? Do I need to re-roll?
That will.
Because I did a farseeing.
That will hit them.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Because I also learned you can't crit on an area attack.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's good
Isn't
to
that
know. 'Cause
lame?
I think we've done it a couple times.
Yeah, we've done it once. I remember we did it once. I don't think I've ever crit with my gun.
All right, that is pretty damn good. They're going to take a lot of damage, and it actually
All right.
will take them down the
Yeah.
condition track
This
as well.
one and this one, yeah. So that would be actually, if it matters, 23 to the condition track.
Right, because it's treated as lower. Yep.
Yeah.
That is not enough to drop them more than one level, no.
Let me read the wording on this. You treat the target's damage threshold. Oh, okay. So whatever their damage threshold is, it's 5
5
points
less.
lower.
Yeah.
So here's a question. I don't know if it's come up. If we double their damage threshold, does that move them down 2?
Correct.
Okay, interesting. Good to know. So an 18 isn't double
It
what
is
their
not
threshold
double.
is with a -5?
Not these beefy boys.
All right. That is all I can do because I would have had to. Oh, that'd be a minus. Sorry, I'd be at a -2 because I have to brace. So it'd be a 16. Should I re-roll that?
Oh, then that will not hit.
Yeah, I'll re-roll that. Sorry.
And they should also still be flat-footed because we rolled before them.
Oh, true. You
in
surprised
initiative.
them, and they didn't move. So that would, if you took off their, well, they don't have any dex mod, so still the same.
I'm doing math. It was +6, +1, so +7, -2 is a +5. Yeah, that's less. So it's a 16
Got it.
because chat fucked me in character creation.
Those won't hit. He's never gonna let that go, chat. Yeah, unfortunately, that does not actually end up hitting them.
It still does the damage though.
It does half of it, right?
It does 9.
Yeah. So, it
Or does Farseeing give me the reroll on the damage too?
No, it's only on the d20. It's basically
Yeah.
like getting advantage that doesn't exist
Yeah,
in this game.
it's
That's
fine.
basically what it is.
Hmm.
All right, so they won't go down on the condition track, and they are injured some. That's basically how that turns out. So well done. All right, let's see what the new guy can do.
All right. We're able to move through allies, right?
Double the guess.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just gonna move here to kind of give them some space. Who just got blasted at?
This guy and this guy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy down here. Since he is still flat-footed. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna blast him. Come down here and I start blasting.
Go down to Gunther's guns.
So I'm just reading things, just a new character. New character.
Should I have Simonscape open?
If you'd like to hear the epic Star Wars battle music, sure.
Let me
not
drop a
right.
force point on this.
There it is.
Ooh.
And it sounds like
Hell
chat's
yes.
okay with the volume
That's
of the
not
music.
the right link either. Is there a new link already?
Yes.
Frankie Sevi?
I can send it.
No, she's just tired Sevi, which
That
sometimes
was
can be
an
the same
old.
thing.
That was an old message.
Oh, did my thing freeze? Oh, I did.
Hmm.
11. Okay, and I'm sorry. That was which one you
And-
targeted?
This one.
Got it.
Let me just check something. Damn. And he moves one more down on the target moves a -1 step along the condition track because I have Dastardly Strike, and he has denied his dexterity bonus.
All right, he does go down one on the condition track, and he is looking quite rough. I'm gonna put this on there. There we go. Jesus, you gotta hate her, man.
I do what I have to do.
All right, Anya.
That's all I can do.
I'm gonna throw the other grenade at them over here then.
Anya goes right for another boom.
Oh, I'll use a force point.
So about that link.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Oh, I'll send it. I'll send it.
Okay. So it's 22 to the
Jeez.
people over here.
All right, sent it.
All right, so that is 22. That will. Oh my God. I think that will actually take out both of them? Yeah, that takes out both of them. Fuck. Alright, this guy goes down. We'll never get to see what the beefy boy does.
Well, I'm doing the T thing, so I should hit this guy too, by the way.
Would be these two or the bottom? Because it's
Wow,
the
that was really
hitbox
weird
on it is really weird.
One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Can't she get both? Hold on.
No, it's like this.
Can I get all three?
I don't think she can. I think she can only get the bottom two or the top two, and the bottom two.
Oh, then I'll get the bottom two then.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Because that takes them both out, and this guy already looks extremely weak. So, all right, you blow the crap out of them. They fly backwards, squealing as they go. Gamorrean guard is he's not too pleased. And you know, I just want to point out, Caleb once again has put his character at the front of the battle line.
Yeah, Skak nudges on you. This idiot put himself in between us and the Gamorreans.
He's going to charge forward. Unfortunately, that uses more movement than he has, so he won't get to attack. Damn.
All calculated.
How unfortunate. This guy will never be doing anything. A real shame, because he hits like a truck, too. He's gone. Dina.
Can't they do a
Actually-
charging attack? Not that I want to get this new guy killed or anything.
I don't think he could, because he'd have gone in a straight line, which would have been double diagonals, and these guys only have a
Yeah.
base speed of 4. I don't think he could have.
Oh, wow.
They're
Yeah,
not
not very fast.
They're not very fast guys, that's for sure. So Dina would probably use that thing which gives you all +1, the leadership trait.
Hmm.
He'll come down. Actually, she doesn't have the mobility feat. Let's see. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Does at least leave an opening. All right, and she will fire at the guard down there with her blaster pistol. Wow, when Moss is not playing his character,
Yeah. Jeez.
somebody screenshot that and send it to him and be like, look, you finally crit.
Wait, it's just 40. It's only 40 because he has the mod on there.
Does he have a oh, right. Damn, that is still
Does that
insane
makes
for
a
him.
difference?
That, like, he one-shots this thing, military precision right between the eyes. That guard's
You know
gonna
what's
turn
funny?
now. Mm-hmm.
If none of us knew that was the rule, maybe that's why we're all dying so fast. Is because like we're getting chipped away, like 2 to 3 damage every time we get hit. You know.
I don't know. Those hits I've been getting on Caleb have specifically been like 40
Yeah,
and
they've
50
been kind
and
of crazy.
even if you
Yeah,
took
that's
3
true.
off.
But still, a couple hit points makes a difference.
I
all
think
right.
it was just because of the Wookiee Trandoshan thing, Michaela. You can ask him.
I don't know if I care enough about this new guy to not fire into melee. It's a -5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it's a swift action to pull out a gun? Or 2 swift actions, I mean?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see. Firing into melee is on anything, not just area attacks. Or is it just area attacks?
Firing into melee is regardless. So yeah, if you fire into a melee conflict, you
That's
get
so odd. Yeah, I don't care about him enough. Sorry, guy. I'm just gonna fire there. We'll just fire a line like this, you know, kind of spread it out. Or like this, I guess. A little square, you know.
I'm about to be killed by Keaton twice.
Yeah, let's see. Twice. I didn't kill you the first time.
Well, you rolled the roll. I didn't say Skag.
I'm not going to use a force token on this because we have everyone else going before this guy. So, just do the scorecard. We have a +1. We have a +1. We have a -2, so we're at a 0. So we're at a -5.
He's got 1 HP left, so all you have to do is hit.
Yeah, there we go.
And he's dead.
So does that hit me too? Or how does that work?
I think it was a targeted attack, right? Not, oh.
No. I can choose the area. Yeah, I can do a square or I can do a line, and I can do it past you. So.
All right, so then you're good. That was, I think, the quickest fight you guys have ever had.
Okay, let's find whatever we're looking for here. And let's blow this planet.
Yeah, to be frank, what are we looking for?
I don't know. Ask Anya. That's this one.
But she's got...
The one with the big boobies.
Oh, she's not here. She's not here to hear that. Fantastic. She'll probably scold you
guys...
and say that's not nice, Skak, or some shit like that. And
that's her character though. Her character's Jugs. She's known for having big boobs.
Just no one
guys
around
handle...
here, Skak. We don't have to talk about that. Anya would. Oh, she's back. Okay, perfect.
Sorry, I went to the bathroom and then I stopped to grab some water.
It's all
you guys
good.
handle whatever you need to handle here. I'll start taking care of these bodies.
Okay.
Okay, what are we looking for, Anya? We gotta make this quick.
Okay, where can I find the force, field of force?
The signal has died, but it was in this direction. You're confident of it.
What direction?
Into this dungeon. So there's all these cells around. So you imagine it's gotta be in one of them. But I need you all to make me a perception check as you head into this place.
I'd like to check
I'm also looting
the guy as well. Yeah, let's check. This guy has a different portrait, so I imagine he's wearing something different than the other guys. Maybe he has a key card or a key. I don't know how archaic these cells are.
It's in 2 different spots, what I'm about to tell you, so we'll search the bodies in just a second after I resolve this roll with you.
Resolve the roll.
Shit, where did it go? All right. Damn. 22 and
Every time I roll my R's, I remember the time that Erudi was trying to roll his R's and he didn't know he was not muted.
I wish I could delete that from your memory. I wish I could delete that from your memory so bad.
I can't remember. You were like,
I'm just so mad about it. Too.
And it was hilarious to me because you were looking down, like you were, and then you kept like moving and tilting your head as you were doing it.
Because I was trying to practice it because I was going to come back onto the mic and say a good R roll, but I didn't know it was. I thought I hit the mute button and I didn't. So I'm sitting there going,
you know.
And then I look up and her head's on the desk and everybody's laughing. I'm like, fuck my life, man.
You know what I would suggest you practice saying? I suggest you practice saying wolf, so you stop saying wolf.
I knew that it was going to go to some bullshit like that. I hate you. I want you to know that, Stevie. I hate you.
Thank you. I appreciate your hatred because it means I'm doing my job right.
Wow. You're welcome. You notice that there is a paused holo video that's over by the guard's desk. They were watching something before you guys had come in.
Oh, no.
I will go and watch it.
Oh no, don't. It'll scar your eyes forever. It's Gamorrean porn.
Hopefully not.
You watch a scene of what looked like several Gamorreans wearing some sort of adventuring gear, opening a shed and coming across 2 other Gamorreans going at it, and it's
like Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, it's just like Baldur's Gate 3. No, that's not actually what you see. It looks like it's a paused holo video of Darga in some sort of moment in court, and the date on it seems to be today, within the last 15 minutes or so.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll watch it. What does it say?
So you hit play, and it picks up with 3 people being ushered into the audience chamber, 2 men and 1 woman. Though none of them is wearing any sort of uniform or anything that would give them an identity that you could tie to them. On the video recorder, you pick up the sounds of people whispering the words Imperial and Imperial agents. The men are dressed in basic laborer's clothing, and their eyes scan the room as if maybe they are expecting attack or just staying on alert. And the woman is simply dressed, but it's clear from her bearing that she considers herself well above the assignment. And something else you will specifically notice, Anya. Give me a perception check and give yourself a plus... I'm going to say a plus 10 modifier on this.
Okay.
And the rest of you, if you're watching this with her, can also take a roll, but you won't get the modifier. Jesus. God damn, Sevi.
Well, there goes all my temporary force tokens. I need to move through my permanent ones, so... Hello,
I was like, how did you get that high with a 1 on your force point? Not that it matters, but I think you put in an 11 instead of a 1.
No, because he said to give myself a plus 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
plus 10. I didn't
Yeah.
shoot her at a plus 5.
She's got a really
earlier.
big
I'm
circumstantial
crazy,
bonus,
sorry.
and she'll understand why here in just a moment. So, Anya, as you're watching and you pay a little, you kind of lean in a little bit, these men who are escorting this woman, they appear to be twins. In fact, their faces are incredibly familiar to you. They look just like the clone troopers from the Clone Wars.
Oh. I will point that out to folks. I'm assuming Dina is by me watching the recording. And I'll tell Skak, Imperial agents are here. We need to move quickly.
Wait a minute. So the clones were actually clones? I thought that was just a rumor.
They are clones. Okay, I'll try to see, like, well, what are they talking about? I'll keep watching while you guys can search.
Sure. So you keep watching. So this woman arrives flanked by her 2 clone troopers. And Darga sort of rolls his eyes, and he says in Huttese, the droid translates it, "Always a pleasure to serve the Empire. What can I do for you today?" The Imperial liaison wastes no time and launches into a spiel about transferring Tabana gas from Darga's holdings to the Empire. And she insists that while Darga's supplies have been sufficient thus far, the Empire needs to step up needs him to step up his production of refined Tabana gas immediately. And so Darga then starts going into a negotiation with this officer. The liaison offers an 80% increase in payment for a 100% increase in output. So they kind of go back and forth. That seems to be sort of the general idea of what this conversation's about.
Okay. I will grab then the thing and put it in my pocket.
Okay. So you take that.
So,
Okay. I'll look around
key cards,
for...
keys. Did we find any of that?
Yes, you'll find a general key card, but I do need you... Was anybody else besides Dina watching this recording?
No, I was trying to find a key.
No, I don't
No,
think so.
I
think
told them
wrote
out
it in his
loud.
pocket.
I told
Maybe
them out
Dina
loud
was?
what happened. Yeah, Dina was, because I called her too as soon as I noticed they were Imperial agents.
All right, I want you to make one separate roll that would be different from your prior perception check, and Dina has to make it as well.
All right, I will use a force point here. Okay. I don't get any pluses or anything?
This one would not get you a bonus. You were very familiar with the clone troopers, having been a Padawan, but this you would not be.
I'm gonna use my temporary Farseeing token for this. I don't know why.
Did the clone troopers look like they just got back from the Polynesian spa?
Yeah, I got a 23.
Yes. All right. Okay, you and Dina are both very quick to catch. At first, you didn't notice it at first, but as she turns and like looks back over at the droid, and you get a clearer look at her face, she seems very familiar to you, and it bothers you for most of the recording. But at some point, it comes to you. You've seen her before. She was actually a liaison on board the Nebula B freighter you were on for Bail Organa. She might actually be some sort of spy in his ranks.
Oh boy, a
Wait,
spy.
a spy for him or spy against him? That's the question.
That is also a good point. It could be the other way around.
Okay. Okay. I will ask Skak if he can send an encrypted message to Snitch.
To switch? To
Switch?
Yeah. That's a switch.
Switch
Oh
is a good
man, I
name,
hope
too,
his
though.
name isn't Snitch.
I'll ask Skak if you can send an encrypted message to Switch telling him about this woman and how potentially she is a double spy or a spy.
You positive you saw her on the freighter?
Yep.
All right,
Dina
here.
confirms.
I throw you the key card,
Okay.
and I will try to. Is that possible? Oh yeah, I can send an email. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're the
Because we have the
you're
email of
the Switch, yes, because he got us the
of
stuff.
Switch. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
I'll try
will
that.
I'll give you the hologram. I don't know if you wanna use that to send a picture of what she looks like.
Yeah. Can I copy that?
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay, so I'll let Scat do it and then I'll open the doors.
All right, let me go back to the map where you guys are at.
Is that difficult to do an encrypted message, or is that something that I can just?
No, that's not
That we can just do with him.
Okay, so, well, there's two ways to look at this. There is standard encryption, which is just included in your software by default. You turn it on, and it does the whole PKI key exchange type deal. That's pretty standard and secure. But if somebody
I'm totally understanding everything you're saying. Go ahead.
If somebody was good at it, right, they could probably hack into that still pretty easily. It's like more of a basic defense. If you want to go above and beyond and do your own encryption, yes, that's difficult.
Okay. I don't think we're that worried. Like if someone else sees this, are we?
Just a message to Switch saying she's a double agent. What if somebody finds out?
Well, I can do a regular encryption and people probably won't get into it, but like, are we super worried about people trying to get into it? Like,
I would just
is
because
it possible that these people are going to somehow catch it as it's traveling through the universe to reach his data pad?
Well, I don't know. I will ask Dina if they had some type of order to track messages when they are sent. Does the Imperial Army or Draga have that technology to intercept those messages?
Well, that would depend on who's involved and if they're monitoring this place. My concern would be if that is a double agent that is monitoring Organa and also is serving as a liaison to Darga, that she might be a member of the ISB, and the ISB would probably then be monitoring this place.
So,
If
yes,
that's
we
the
will be
case.
concerned.
All right, I'll do my own encryption.
If I were you, I wouldn't take any chances.
I got one in the back pocket. Don't even sweat it.
All right, so you
Speaking
you
of
get to
back
work on
pockets.
that. It'll take. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying, speaking of back pockets, what's in the Gamorreans?
Yes, so let's take a look at what you guys loot. So the regular guards all have vibro axes, and they're wearing sort of some ceremonial looking armor. They don't really have anything in the way of coin or personal effects on them. The jailer, which was the big, beefier guy, he had a blaster pistol, a stun baton, ceremonial armor, and then the data card that you just got for kind of unlocking the doors.
Ooh, I could use a stun baton. I need a proper melee
Already
weapon.
have one.
Ooh, grab it.
Just put it in my pocket.
Oh, you're
I'm
the
working.
big guy.
Oh shit! You know
I
what?
slide that in a blaster pistol in your back pocket.
I realized I screwed up, and that's okay. We're just gonna hand wave that I did that. But no worries. So the big dude, the jailer, he also has a. He's also wearing heavy battle armor.
I don't think any of us can wear heavy armor.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I don't think that'll be useful.
I cannot.
Nope,
think that's
not
it.
my style.
I mean, what's the point when you can just strip a stormtrooper of his armor? That's light armor.
Oh, we got
That's so good.
36 likes reach. Everybody gives yourself a force token.
Whew.
You always get so
Hey,
excited
thanks.
about that. Yes.
All right,
thank
so
you, Chad.
with the encryption, if we don't have enough time to do the whole thing here, can I break up the remainder of it and do it after?
yeah, you would.
Like, let's say I'm a few minutes into it and we feel like we have to leave. I could finish it later. Yeah.
Yeah, you could pick up on it. I think that'd be
Okay. Yeah. But I'll be working on that while people are doing things in this room.
So let's. You're looking around now, Sebs. He tossed you the key
Well,
card.
yep.
Okay.
I'm looking around and I'm saying, I'll ask, did you ask for help in my head?
The voice does not respond.
No, I'm not. I'm like looking through each thing and asking the people in there.
Oh, all right. So these cells are actually currently empty. When you look inside, there are no current occupants.
Okay. So are they all empty?
They are. There
They're
are some
all
cells on the
empty.
other side as well.
Okay, I'll try the other cells.
Open this one. And I am going to read something to you. If it scrolls. Okay. I got it. Here we go. Oh, it shows it on the main book? Alright, I gotta scroll all the way back up, you son of a bitch. Get that, cronies. Here we go. All right, so you step into this room, and it's a kind of a dank, disgusting, what almost looks like guest quarters that have been turned into a dungeon room. The chamber that you're in is in disrepair, and there's structural damage, and there's like rainwater leaking into the place, giving it a musty feel. It looks sort of like a dilapidated hospital room. In it is a large bed, sort of almost a sci-fi box type bed, on which lays a woman well into her older years, connected to a variety of machines that seem to be monitoring her vital functions. A large tube of semi-transparent liquid is connected to the woman intravenously, and her chest rises and falls slowly. And when you enter the room, the whispers return to your mind, stronger this time. And you hear the voice say, "I can sense that you're close by. Please, free me."
Can I do a perception to see does she look dangerous or anything like that?
Yeah, you can make a perception for that.
Okay.
Of course.
course.
Of course.
Boomerang the
420.
audio is expected. Invalid action. I was trying to be inclusive since Moss wasn't here.
Oh, another poll? Wow.
Yeah, so what will happen today that is unexpected? Skak will get the group in trouble. Caleb will almost die. Anya will get a critical one, or Erudi will boomer the audio again. But Goodwrench has a point. Boomering the audio is expected.
And to be fair, it's not me boomering it. It's my roadcaster hating me on Saturdays for some reason. Oh god, it's almost that time too. Shit. Last time it was at what, 12:22 or something like that?
Yeah, 12:23.
God.
Yeah.
But all right, so you roll really high, obviously. I mean, this woman does not look like a threat. She seems like she's in perhaps some kind of coma. She's old, lying on a strange hospital bed. She's not armed or anything, no armor. You don't see how she's
I'll open the door and go inside. Is she on the bed?
She is.
Okay. I will say out loud and in my head, I am here. What do you need help with?
Free me. Please. Help free me.
But free how? You're unconscious.
She doesn't reply. She only continues to beg you to free her, to help her.
Okay, I don't know. I will ask for help carrying her out, and I'll carry her out of the bed. Guess we're taking her with us.
Can I send a message
this
to R3, by the way? Is that possible? I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, he's got a comlink, I think, built in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send a message and just say, get ready to boogie, R3.
All right, so you're going to disconnect her from this machine that she's attached to?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you take the machine.
I mean, it won't kill her, will it?
I don't know, will it?
Okay, what do I roll to see if disconnecting her from the machine will kill her?
Inject her with the steroids we have.
A treat injury check.
Yeah. All right. If I fail, I'll just ask Xena to look.
All right, so you think whatever this machine is and whatever it's pumping into her, you think that liquid might be what's keeping her in this comatose state. And you're pretty sure you know how to pull it out safely, and that once the flow of the liquid stops, she'll eventually come back to.
Okay, I will unhook her then.
All right, you do so, and I'm going to create a token here.
You guys know this old lady?
What'd you say?
You guys know this old lady?
Old lady, what are you talking? Oh, man, she's old. Who's that?
She is old.
She is the force user we're here to save.
Is that your mom?
No.
Grandma?
No, I don't know my parents.
Lucky.
Oh my god. Yeah, so after a moment, she begins to stir. And the eyes of the older woman on the bed flicker open. And then she seems glazed over for a long moment before drawing into sharp focus. She lifts her head slightly to look at you before raising herself into a sitting position. Thank you. I've spent too long trapped inside my own body. Tell me.
Well, okay.
She reaches out and grabs your arm and says, tell me, how fares the war? What planet is this? Has the Jedi Council sent you to find me?
Oh, boy.
The Jedi are all dead. Or in hiding.
Oh, great. She has dementia.
The war is done. And we're in, I don't know, whatever planet we're in. you've been a prisoner in Draga's compound. But we have to move now.
I mean, she looks pretty old. We don't know how long she's been here. Maybe she's talking about the Mandalorian Wars.
Could be. Those are also done too.
But that was like 2,000 years ago, so.
Well, she must be really out of it. She thinks the Jedi are still around.
Yeah, I mean, I did tell her the Jedi are done. But we have to move now. The mayordomo of the hut will have sensed your force, and we need to go before he comes here.
The wars. Did we lose?
Maybe we can chat about that later.
Yeah, let's move. Come on, I'll help her up and try and get her.
Anya,
up.
how sure are you that she's a Jedi?
Oh, she stands up and she seems like a little woozy. The drugs are still kind of thick in her system. And when you ask that question, she gives you a bit of a dirty look. And she says, I am a Jedi Master, assigned to Plo Koon's battle group here on Cato Nemoidia. If that is where we still are.
Can you just for my... Just move that thing over there. He just points at a little tool.
I'll help.
I'll
help her move. No, they're not. We need to move. The Jedi are all dead. I was a Padawan and I saw them all killed with my own very eyes when it happened. We need to start moving. You're in danger. I'm in danger. We have Imperial forces here today.
He looks sad, but she seems to start to understand the gravity of the situation. She closes her eyes and starts to meditate for a moment. And then she stops and says, I'm trying to purge it from my system and I can't. The drugs are too strong. But I will follow you.
Okay.
Oh, great. You're all nuts.
You want help? Yes.
I'm gonna hold a blaster out and show Anya and just kind of give her a look. Like, should we give her one?
Yeah. She's probably too weak to use the Force anyway.
All right, I'll find the smallest blaster in my holster of 8 blasters on my belt, and I'll give it to her.
She looks at that and then instinctively reaches down to her hip and then realizes her weapon of choice isn't there. Then she nods, securing the blaster in her hand.
Times are a little uncivilized right now, lady.
This is Kat. This is Zen. This is Dina. Dina used to be an Imperial officer, but she turned away from them. And she's helping us now. We are helping the rebellion.
She doesn't know what Imperial is. We'll explain later, all right?
Fair.
She nods, just hearing the words, but not necessarily knowing what any of them mean. And then she stops again and she closes her eyes and seems to meditate slightly. Then she opens them, seeming very weak and tired, and she goes, I will do what I can to help us get out of here, but I can already feel panic rising above us. I think they know you've set me free.
That's what I've been saying. Let's go.
Big smile across Skak's face. Then it'll be a fight on the way out.
She's
Skak,
going
do
to...
you have any more frag grenades? I spent the 2 that you gave me.
He just looks down at the bandolier across his chest. It's just covered in grenades.
What was your name, miss?
I am Jedi Master Dinia.
Okay, Dina, how about we just focus on reality?
And this is why I laughed at his name choice at the very beginning. Dina and Dinia is not going to be confusing whatsoever.
No.
And now there's Nunya, too. Dinia, Nunya.
Oh, yeah, and Nunya. She's going to grab your arm again, and she's going to say, there's one more thing. While I was under, there was a dark presence that would come visit me, watch me. I don't know why. But whoever it was seemed afraid of me, and I think they're still nearby. They're still here.
That would be probably the Mayor Domo. He's also a Force user, but not a good one.
Major.
Whatever.
She nods. Well, let us escape then. You lead. I will follow.
Everyone stay behind me.
Oh, come on, guys. This is an old lady. Do you really want her endowment role? Seriously?
Let's go.
Whatever it is, it's going to be saggy.
Yeah. You don't want chat. You don't want.
I guess the lower she rolls, the better, yeah, because then it's not so saggy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this is the one time lower's better. Michaela's grossed out. Congratulations, guys. We did it. High five. By the way, whoever has the rescue destiny, you get your temporary bonus.
How do we know what destiny we got?
My bonus is I deleted it. I forgot what it was.
I told you what yours was, Savs. I think it was redemption. I think was what yours was. I'll double check though. But it wasn't rescue. I know that.
Was it reflex defense? I don't remember. Attack
I can
rolls?
look it up.
You'd have to open the saga book. I can grab it. Hold on.
Oh, I'm redemption. I'm redemption. It's at the top of my character sheet.
Okay, I think Caleb said he's looking that up, so we will let him do that.
Damage rolls.
Yep. You and your allies within 10 squares, you gain a +2 destiny bonus on all damage rolls.
Unless you're saying I fulfilled my destiny, in which case.
No, you have not fulfilled it. You've only taken a step towards it. But yeah, you guys make your way out of the dungeon past the guards that you've wrecked and wind your way back to the secret passage that you came through. And the dank smell of the dungeon fades as you make your way upwards, and the acrid smell of Darga's throne room again becomes prevalent. Just as the passage turns and opens up to the massive audience chamber, you see Darga's Nemoidian Major Domo bowing deeply before a holographic...
Cut out.
Nope.
There you go. 1127.
12.
Sorry, fix it. Don't sulk. Just work fast.
How is
And
my
they
audio
happened
was it
coming?
around
last
the same time. Last
Was it
time
the
it
same?
said 1122 or late in 1123.
Jeez. Maybe there's like
And
a
is my audio
magnetic
coming
shift
in
the
all right?
Earth at that time.
Yeah, your audio's working.
Okay, I just feel like I'm maybe very delayed.
No.
You're just really quiet.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, like you're. I don't know what it is.
It is
Because your
quiet.
head's down.
It's quieter.
How about that?
Yeah, that's
Is that better?
that's
Yeah,
better.
that's better now.
Sorry if we've been interrupting you. I think it's just because you've been quiet.
Oh, no, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like delayed or something.
No.
Matter of fact, while he's doing that,
Sorry, I'm just
Test.
reading a message.
Okay.
There you go.
sorry.
That is so fucking weird. I wish I understood why it was doing that. I don't know what the last thing you guys heard was.
He was.
bowing
He was
deeply to
kneeling.
a hologram of something.
Yeah.
Okay. So just as the passage turns and opens up to the massive audience chamber, you see Darga's Nemoidian Major Domo bowing deeply before the holographic image of a tall man dressed in dark robes with a lightsaber hanging at his belt. The Hutt has fled aboard his personal yacht, Demos says respectfully. I am on my way now with the Assidious, the hologram of the handsome man says. Pray that you have not summoned the Empire on a fool's errand, for the Inquisitorius is not gentle with those who deal with the Jedi. The hologram fades, and the Nemoidian straightens slowly, looking pale.
That guy's gonna get himself killed.
And we just run away from the situation. Like,
Yeah, let's
just
get out of here.
yeah, let's get out of here.
Not exactly.
Damn it.
Yet, if I can get this to son of a bitch. Let me fix this. Delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, and that.
We need to make a bomb. I want to try and make a bomb.
All right, and I'm going to describe the rest of this scene to you and put you guys on the map, because the way out of here goes past the throne, so you're going to have to pass what's going on here regardless.
Unless we blow a hole in the ceiling.
I would like to stealth at this moment, if at all possible.
Scat, can I give myself 2 frag grenades? Did you give me 2 of them?
Yeah, you'd probably take him without him even noticing.
Okay.
He's gonna
I'll
get
just give
mad
me-
later.
I'll give myself 2.
Okay,
How many did
so
I
there's
thought I gave you
that.
5. Didn't I give you 5 earlier?
Oh, then I need them. Okay, then in that case, I only have 2, so I never wrote it down.
Yeah,
I'll
I made
just
more.
give
I made
myself-
more.
Okay,
double
so then
check,
I
though.
should.
How many does Dina have? Erudi?
Dina has what? Sorry?
How many frag grenades does Dina have?
Inventory. 3. Well, I guess 1 or 2 now. Sorry, because I didn't take the other one off.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm
Must have been
stealthing
3.
behind the group.
So yeah,
Just so
you can take 2. You don't have
Okay.
any others.
All right, I'll give myself 2.
And I lost you again. Where the hell are you?
Well, I could technically make
lost
more.
me?
I do have blaster pistols in my inventory.
Oh, there you are. You're under Willow Watchers. Okay. Got it. Shit, your token comes out so big. Fix that.
I can make a token real quick and send it to you.
Let me ask you this, Erudi.
Mm-hmm.
Can I find a... Oh, this... I don't know how I would determine this. Can I find a wall that we might be able to break through and just leave a different way? If I planted a bomb?
So you are coming out into the audience chamber, which is, if you'll remember when you guys first came in, you came through a big double door, led deeper into the palace, winding through, and then you came to the audience chamber, and then everything's sort of central-ish in the palace. So probably not. You would guess that you wouldn't be able to blow away one of these walls and just be able to waltz out.
But,
And
but
I'll
not
show you,
the...
let me show you the situation. You don't really have a lot of room to go here.
Okay.
This is what you just walked
But
into.
we just explored a whole other area of the palace. There was nothing over there. That's what I'm saying. I know we can't do anything in here because everyone's in here.
So you are coming up and out of the basement. So this is exiting into the throne room. So you could go back down in the basement, but that's going to be like underground.
I don't have any visual.
Oh, god damn it.
I sent you a token if you wanted to use it.
There you go.
Can Dina heal
I'm getting,
me, by the
I'm
way?
getting a little bit
Because
faster on this.
I really need Dina to heal me.
Yes.
She never does that.
Yeah, we could say, because she wasn't here to make that decision, that she probably would have done that on the way up. I'll make a... she hasn't done that today, right?
I've never been healed by her this entire time we've been on this
He
planet.
hasn't healed today.
Oh, she doesn't.
And I
like
still
to,
can't
but
see.
I think she would do it. Really.
Ooh.
Well, there you go. The one time she heals you, it's really good. Why can't you see?
I don't know how much that.
It's all black for me.
Oh, the whole thing's black? Okay, that's why you can't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, that's probably why.
All right. Update one token. There you go.
Okay, now
you
I
should
can
be able to
see.
There we go.
Oh,
I'll
now
just
my
take
vision
a.
dropped.
I'll take my med pack out of my inventory. Does that sound good?
That'll work. All right.
How much does that heal me though? I don't actually know the rules for that. I just do the damage.
Let me pull it up. All right.
First aid.
It says a number of hit points equal to your character level plus 1 for every point by which you exceed the DC. So the DC was 15. So you get quite a
18,
bit.
19, 20.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Okay, that brings me to full.
Dina, however, is pretty injured. I don't know if there's anybody that was able to try to heal her on the way up.
She can stay
I will.
behind me.
I will heal her. So I'll use a force point. It will be treat injury, right?
Yeah, treat injury.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the DC is 15.
Were you gonna show us something?
Shit. Nope.
Oof.
I was not able to heal her.
Just this map, because I wanted you to see what you're going past. So Egren has just finished. Like the hologram was like right here on the dais, and then he stands up, and so he's got some. I'll read the rest of the description of this room to you now that you've seen the scene play out.
I think I might have an idea.
Shit. Now it's not loading. Something about this time of night. Maybe it's the witching hour.
Maybe because it's 12:36.
No.
Whew.
It's gonna be like this tonight. Okay. Dude, just load, son of a bitch.
All right, I'm just
Alright,
gonna
so
call
the-
R3.
The darkened audience chamber
Oh.
is much different than when the Hutt crime lord held court in it. Gone is the cacophony of music that Dargan normally has piped in, and the smell of smoke has all but dissipated. Instead, the chamber remains nearly silent, dimly lit, and free of excess that the Hutt brings to the room. The dais sits empty, and the small shafts of light shine down from the ceiling, creating brightly illuminated circles on the floor that provide only faint light around them. The slender Nemoidian, Egren Demos, dressed in the robes of dark greens and blues you're familiar with. He moves with grace, looking around with his red eyes. He's still kind of pale because he just got basically threatened by an inquisitor. He doesn't like that very much. And then there are some guards that you're used to. The Gamorreans. the Gamorreans. God damn it. Which one's the fucking right one? I always get it mixed up. And
I
there's
don't know,
another...
but Epic Mike says we need to kick you.
Why? Why does he need to kick me? Mike.
All right, that's good.
what are you doing
Let's focus up here because I have ideas.
There is an extra guard here that is unusual, though. There's a Trandoshan bodyguard. He is armed with a blaster rifle and wears battle armor decorated with a variety of traditional Trandoshan sigils. His talons click on the floor as he moves, and his face shows no sign of concern as he grips his weapon with practiced calm.
Does he have a scatter gun on him by chance? That'd be kind of cool to get.
It is
Not that
a
it's
blaster
very
rifle, and he's got some battle armor.
All right, I've got an idea. R3, you there? Is there a fire alarm near you? Or can you start a fire somewhere? Maybe go to the microwave and put some metal in it.
He conveys to you that the whole place is an alarm right now. It's being evacuated.
Oh, evacuated. Okay. All right. Here's what I need you to do. I'm trying to think of a way to do this. And my only basis for this is episode 3 when the comlink was echoing. I wonder if I can relay a false message through the comlink and get people to go somewhere else. Like if R3 puts the comlink somewhere that they can hear it, And we'll be like, hey, we're coming out of this entrance, and get them to move to the other side. Is that possible? To turn the volume up and put it on speaker?
Yeah, if you had him roll out of the guest quarters, which would be basically from this direction, he could roll down and
I
put a
can't see anything,
comlinks-
so...
God damn it. Fucking...
And I should be able to because I have dark vision.
There. Up here,
Are you pointing at something?
I swear to God. Up here.
Okay, I
this
see
hallway.
it. All right, thank you.
He would be coming from that direction if he put down a mic somewhere
Put it in
and
the
you
hallway
said something
somewhere.
into it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you could probably have some sort of message come down that hallway and echo.
Okay. All right, R3, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go put the comm link in the hallway there, close enough that they can hear it if you put it on speaker, and then you're going to get out of here and meet us at the ship, all right? I swear, if you said no,
No, he gave you a very he gave you a yes. It was just a very colorful roundabout way of saying it.
all right. Now, how far away are we from the spaceport? Would he be able to get there, or should we meet him nearby to take him there with us? Because I don't remember how far we traveled to get here.
Probably about 30, 40 minutes away from the spaceport.
Okay.
I'm
going to tell him to go hide.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him to hide in the Deveronians' cruiser then. Or near it.
He beeps an affirmative. And he's going to try to find his way out of here. I need to make some rolls. As Egrin gets over his shock of the threat.
Damn.
Probably not gonna matter too much for the rest of these guys, but I'll roll them just in case to have it. All right, so they're oblivious to. God, I gotta get used to your damn name, Zen.
Zen.
Egrin kind of steeples his fingers together and then turns and looks down the hallway, his red eyes scanning, and his eyes come to rest on the guest or the staff quarters entrance. And his lips turn up slightly, seeing you guys there kind of emerging.
He sees us?
He does.
We're just in full view of the thing? Man, we suck.
Yep, you're in the hallway. Because like I said, you emerged out here when you guys are coming up the stairs to witness this scene. And then, what's his bucket? Emok tried to slink back to try to hide in the doorway.
I thought I misunderstood. I thought he was hiding to go further.
Nope. Trying to hide behind you guys.
So Egrin smiles slightly and goes, "Ah, I see you have brought me a special gift. Just in time. The Inquisitor was just asking to have her hand delivered. It was very kind of you to bring her to me."
Who is she?
She is none of your concern. Leave her with me. And perhaps you and your friends can leave here unharmed.
I should be in front of everyone, by the way.
Okay, so you want to
sounds
swap
like a pretty
places?
good deal to me.
Okay.
Master
Dina
Jedi
shouldn't
Master,
be. Dina shouldn't be at the front, considering she's
Yeah, just put her back here.
Well, he's got to hide behind somebody because he specifically said he liked to hide behind you guys.
Well, there's more space back there. It's just not right. It's just
Yeah, that works.
not technically on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do it like this. That'll make it work. So I really don't feel like extending this map out 15 times. All right, so there we go.
Quick, build the whole map. Build the whole palace for us.
I'll try. So he makes this deal, and Emok suggests, hey, this might actually be a good idea. And Jedi Master Dina is going to say, don't let him take me. We must get out of here. I must find out what happened to Master Plo Koon.
All right, this isn't going anywhere. I lay down some covering fire.
Yeah.
All right, you are initiating combat.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. The Transition brandishes his weapon protectively over Egrin, and here we go. Oh, I gotta put the Jedi on here too. My bad. I guess that could be the person that she's behind. Oh, that's not right. The hell? Let me go back to the other map. Grab the better token.
Change of plans, R3.
He complains that he's almost there. All right, go back to the other map with the better token. There we go. All right, so Dina's gonna roll in. Denia's gotta roll in. I guess I could, I'll pronounce it Denia. Maybe that'll make it easier. Denia. We're gonna go Denia. Oh, shit, she's supposed to have a -5. That is a 12. Okay.
I need R3 to give us his best Michael Winslow impression.
He will do his
and just start
best.
making AK-47 noises in the hallway.
He will do everything that he can for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then let's get these guys in. Oh, shit. This one.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Caleb, but Orman really does not like Emok.
No. I don't think you would like anybody I made.
It's, oh my god, dude. I've never seen... Well, I don't know. Some people got really upset at me when I killed Porter Black's character, but... I don't think I ever had one individual person get quite this upset. All right, let's see. I think that's everybody in. All right, let's do it. Combat time. I'll play some music to set the mood. And
The bleep, the sweeps, and the creeps.
looks like Skak is going first.
All right. Let's use my last temp token there. Getting a lot of 5s on those today. I will brace my gun. And we will try to take out these two guys that are closest to us with a line attack. This one. Okay, 5 plus 1. 6 minus 2 plus 4. 18 for 14 damage on these front two.
Good. Let the hate flow through you. I've turned Orman into a Sith.
These front two, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is 18. That will hit them for 14 apiece. If that beats their... No, that did beat the reflex. Right. So yeah, that is 14 apiece.
And that is my turn. I will stay in front. Well, I guess I don't have a move technically, but I'm going to try and give cover to everyone.
Okay. Let's go to...
Now you get to see what it looks like when I'm actually trying. Saying that to the Nemoidian.
You will wish you had taken my offer. This guard is not too pleased about what you just did, Skak. He's going to charge forward at you here and swing his axe at you.
Did he move down on the condition track by chance? I don't know what their damage threshold is.
Treat it as -5, right? So yeah.
Yes. All right.
So here we go. Not going to be good enough, I imagine.
Not quite.
So he swings at you and swings wide.
I
This
duck
one's
out of the
gonna
way.
start
My hat
making
pops
way.
off like a cartoon and falls back on my head.
With him there. Dina is going to give you all her leadership talent. Oh, how much did you heal her for, Sevs? I'm sorry. Oh, you didn't.
I failed.
None.
That's right. Yeah, Dina's not going to leave this hall, though, actually. She'll fire
In fact,
at
she should probably step down into the doorway a little bit.
she'll fire at this guard up here. But yeah, stay back here, 100%. Because she is not in good shape, guys. To give you an idea, she's got 9 out of 33.
Oh my goodness.
But she
Nice
at least hits whenever I'm rolling, I guess. 21 will bring this
Oh,
one
don't
down
forget
on
her
the mission
mod.
track as well.
Yeah, don't forget the mod on it. Shouldn't be there. So we don't forget.
Why is that there?
It's because, so if you open up the info for the weapon, she probably has dex selected for the damage and the attack.
Oh, I see. Yep, she does. So I'll just take 2 off of that. Got it. Give that back to you. And we're gonna say she moves like a square back or something. I can't.
Which one did she hit, by the way? Sorry.
This one here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put her head there, but she's a square back. Anya.
And then throw a grenade at this 3. Will it capture all 3 of them?
Let's
That
see.
They're
would.
pretty clustered together.
Oh,
Yes.
look
I
at
don't
you,
know where that
you
guy
square.
is. Okay, yeah.
There you go. I'm putting them on the correct squares. So yeah, that would catch all 3 of them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna use a force point for this. Don't fail me now.
We need to get some like thermal detonators.
This is a 15 hit.
15 does hit.
Okay.
It's not enough to do full damage, but it will hit them. So that would be 17, 16, so it'd be 8 to each of them, which is enough to take this guy down. He goes down immediately. This guy gets injured, and this guy gets injured.
Is this guy looking pretty rough?
Yeah, he looks very rough.
Dang.
1 grenade left. Okay.
Oh, I forgot they changed
Is
the
it a free item interaction to give the frag grenade I have to I can't read your character's name, to Caleb? Send?
As a move action, you could give it to him. Yes.
Okay. I'll use my move action to give him my last frag grenade so he can throw it at these 2 over here.
You still have that win last time.
You still what?
Then do better this time.
Not really my bag, but I'll take it.
Oh, well, if you don't, I mean, do you know, I mean, I guess I'll ask you, do you want the frag grenade or are you gonna do something else?
Something else I can't really,
Okay.
my back shoulder kind of hurts, so.
There. And I'll keep my frag.
Okay. Sing this. All right, so it's going to go to Egrin as you do that. Which one of these do I want to do?
Oh, can I do something else before?
Yep.
Can I do my move action to take out my lightsaber that has my gun attached to it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll take it out. And are there cameras in this room? I'm assuming yes.
There are, but worth noting at this point, there's already a assumed Jedi here, so for this scene, Kat's kind of out of the bag.
Yeah, but they could assume that it's this Nemoidian.
But they don't. I mean, my question is are they gonna plaster my face around everywhere as a Jedi?
That's a good question. You know that Darga does have cameras.
You are in disguise too, so.
That's true. I am disguised. Okay, I will use my swift action to turn on my lightsaber.
We've technically never used our real names in here.
Yeah, we never did. So my lightsaber is now out.
Oh, what
Right,
the
so
hell
for the
is that?
first time, you activate your lightsaber in combat, and it hums to life. What color is your blade, Sevi?
I forgot. I think we selected blue or something. Because I'm using I'm using my master's lightsaber. I think it's blue. It's either blue or green. There you go. If you knew, why are you asking me?
Because I wanted you to be able to describe your character to the audience. That was the whole point.
Okay, well there you go. Anya takes out her lightsaber. That has the gun attached to it. It's hums in a blue color, and it's basically old. It's oldish because it belongs to her master, so it has like a special wrap around it.
Fantastic. So nice antique, ancient-looking lightsaber, and
Correct.
it's blue-bladed, and it looks nice. Master Denia looks at it with appreciation. She smiles slightly, even though she is drugged. All right, so you have put that.
How does he react to the lightsaber? I'm kind of wondering because he knew I'm a Force user, but I don't think he knew I was a Jedi.
So his expression is normally very composed and nothing gets to him. His face animates, like his eyebrows like raise and he looks surprised, and you even think you sense a hint of fear in his eyes for a moment before he then hardens his expression and he says, "Well, now Inquisitor Draco will reward me twice as much. This is fortuitous."
I doubt it.
Yeah, assuming you get out of here alive, fish face.
Give up now,
He's
and
going
we'll
to
let you live.
raise his hand like this, and a vibro axe from one of the downed Gamorrean guards is going to kind of shudder and then lift into the air. And then he is going to hurl the object. He's going to hurl it at Skak.
Nope, I'm using deflect
Actual
as a
fuck is
reaction
going on?
with my lightsaber because this is why I took my lightsaber out because I knew you were gonna do this.
What does deflect do?
Okay, so deflect is anybody within 5 feet of me. I can use my lightsaber to deflect range attacks towards them.
Okay. Let me read that. What is the actual mechanic
So it
for
says negate range attack by use of force check. DC is equal to the attack roll you wish to negate.
Okay, so I gotta roll
So
mine
roll
first
your
then?
attack.
May not even hit me.
Use the force. This guy's going to use a force point for something else, but not for this. A 34.
I'm not afraid of this. I'm gonna use a force point. Shit, got a force point of 1. Now I'm not sure I'm gonna make it.
How do you get that high without using a force point?
His use the force skill is 15.
Oh shit, my use the force is a 10. So even if I got a 20, that would be
You
like
wouldn't
a
be able to make it.
31.
Yeah, you'd be
I wouldn't
shy.
be able to make it. Yeah.
So you
Shit.
attempt to, but he has apparently not shown his true power this entire time. You are surprised by his capability. As the axe flies through the air, and he is going to dig deep into the Force, calling upon the dark side to use a Force point to make a medium-sized object hit as if it was a large one, for 4d6 points of damage.
Damn it. Yeah, because I mean, there's no way I can make it.
For 17.
Well, did you succeed on a use the force check?
34?
Me?
Yes.
He did, because my max, even if I rolled a 20, was going to be a 31.
Well, no. If you succeed, they take half damage. If I'm reading this correctly. Maybe you have a different build than I think.
No, I didn't succeed with the deflect.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Egon's activated my trap
because
card.
the maximum I would be able to do would be a 31. I need to meet the DC for the attack. So the DC is equal to the attack roll, and he rolled a 34. So I needed to have more force points if I wanted to match it.
Do you see what you've
and then
done,
I'm
Erudi?
going to add a little bit more flavor to this. After the axe, rams itself into Skak, it kind of floats up to the side and still sort of hovering to the side, like he is maintaining control over it.
Skak looks at the gash, it just looks at and then stares at Egon.
Perfect.
Do you see my health, Erudi?
Oh, god damn it. How
Now
does
you've
that
done
math
it.
always happen? No matter what I do! I swear to God. Zen. Imok.
Zen is like, what the fuck? Because just earlier, he didn't believe in Jedi, and now he's seeing floating axes, a lightsaber, and crazy shit is happening.
He got drugged
So-
somewhere along the way.
Are these Gamorreans aware of my presence because I was stealthing previously?
The guards are not. Egrin is.
Okay.
Actually, I forgot to roll for the transition, so make me confirm whether he is or not. I doubt it, because your roll is pretty decent. And this guy has a -1. Yeah, he has no idea.
Yeah, that one. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna peek out, and I'm gonna shoot this guy who's the closest to us. So I'm assuming I'm catching him flat-footed.
It is a minus
yes.
5 too.
Perfect. I'm going to use my farsing. Huh?
If you want to try and hit, if you want to use your farsing token, you can, but it's still a minus 5. If you want to try,
Not for me because I have point-blank shot, or not point-blank shot. I have precise shot.
Okay.
Yes, you don't hit.
I hate that precise
I
shot
don't
is
take the
required
minus
for so
5.
many things.
Yes, that it is. So I will be attacking with my heavy blaster pistol, and I'm using my farsing thing, and I will drop a force point because I really want to hit this.
I kind of want to send you the build for my backup character, Caleb.
Oh, I'm going
Literally
for the
everything you're
gunslinger.
using is the build.
Yeah, I'm going for the gunslinger prestige class, so I'm building very similar to that. Okay, that's one of my attacks. Let me just drop this. Oh, damn. Does a 15 hit
15 does not.
if he's flat-footed? Damn.
Yeah, these guys don't even have a reflex bonus, so their flat foot is the same as their reflex.
That is so unfortunate. Then with my move action, I am just going to withdraw just a little bit and hide. I'm just gonna I'm gonna back up into the hall just a little bit, staying out of their way.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this guy's not going to be able to actually hit anybody. He will just use his movement to start blocking off a little bit. as much as he could do. All right. Master Denny, I can't really do much. The drugs are still kind of overtaking her, and she seems woozy. Let me see if I have anything that she can actually use without... Let's see. No, she's not going to be able to use any of that right now. So she's just going to take the full defense action, trying to like prop herself up on the wall and keep herself safe from anything that might be coming in. All right, the Trandoshan bodyguard. He's got some cool talents here. I think I'll have him use... Actually, let's do this real quick. I'm trying to convince them you're most tempting pain, subjection, persuasion, taking care of the result. Alright, I am going to use Draw Fire. I'm going to make a persuasion check. And I will use a force point on this.
I remember saying that one and not being interested in it because it was a persuasion thing.
Yeah, it is a persuasion one, which isn't great. Oops. And I'm also going to... Oh, shit. His attributes are wrong. What the fuck? Hold on. Where are they supposed to be? Oh, shit, that's way off. No wonder his stats are so bad. Alright, 15... 14... Con 16... I don't know how I missed this. 10... 12... Alright, that makes a little bit more sense with his build now. Doesn't change this too much, though. Alright, so that's a 6, and I'm also... I have one Far-Seeing token. I'll use it. If my roll's not great. Well, I have to call it beforehand, so I'll just use it, period. Alright, so this, plus 6. Alright, that's going to be pretty good, I think. But I said I used it, so I might as well. See if I get better.
I'm laughing because when I attack him, it's still going to hit Egon.
Alright, so yeah, so he positions himself and makes himself look such a threat that you guys... he beats your will defense. I don't think anybody has a will defense higher than 24. You cannot attack any character that is within 6 squares of him.
Which one?
The Trandoshan. So anybody that's within 6 squares of him, you can't attack them. You have to focus on attacking him.
Okay.
And then...
So everybody.
Basically, yeah. That he has drawn your eye and convinced you he is a major threat. And then he is going to level his weapon on Skak for his action. And fire.
For how long? 1 round?
For as long as you do not have cover against them. So long as he doesn't seek cover, that effect is in play. And he currently does not have cover.
Does it work if we take cover from him?
As long as... Nope, it's him. It's if he does not if you do not. Alright, and I think I realize what's wrong with his sheet. That makes a little bit more sense. Let me fix this.
So if I throw a blanket over him...
I don't know that a blanket would give him cover, but you could certainly put a blanket on him. Alright. His weapon...
Even if it was a bed cover?
Oh, I see what it is. God damn it. Give me a second. I'm thinking, because my shit's not right. Something is very wrong with this sheet. Blaster rifle, fix. Okay, that's right. Why does that not... 3d8, okay, that's correct. I'll just try it and see if it works. It looks wrong. Let's see if it works. Alright, he's gonna fire at Skak. Doing it. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Something's not right. Well, would a 21 even hit you before I try to fix this damn damage?
It doesn't.
Then I don't need to worry about it. Alright, so
You
he
have
took
a
a shot.
plus. You have a plus over it. So you have 6 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. That's why.
Oh,
So
okay.
You
I'll
have
fix that.
3d8 plus 2.
Let me see why it's doing that, but that'll make up his turn. It'll go to a guard now. Oh yeah, I see where it is now. You're right. Thank you, Seth.
Yep.
All right, so this guard is going to...
Is that really all that guy has to his shot?
It should be
I
plus
guess he
7.
didn't use anything.
Oh wait, that's not showing up either. What the hell? It should be plus 7.
He should have a +7?
Yeah.
To
How the
damage?
fuck does everyone have such a high...
How would he have a plus 7 to
I'm
damage?
sitting here with the lowest stats.
Not to damage, to his to hit. It's supposed to be plus 7. So that should actually be a 25.
You have 1d20.
Plus
His
2
sheet's
plus 1.
jacked up. So in the book, it says that he has a plus 7 to hit, but the sheet's not doing it right for some reason.
You
He
rolled
probably
an
doesn't have
18.
a level.
Oh,
So-
because his base attack bonus isn't set. I see it now. Okay.
So that should have been a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
You can deflect that one, yeah?
That would be a good
Yeah.
one to try to deflect.
Yep. So it's
I don't know how much
24.
damage it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be 20 damage if it hits.
And a 6. Okay. Alright, cross your fingers. Shit.
That's not quite
I rolled
do
a
it.
3.
And it was your second one, so I think the second deflect is at -5 anyways, so that would have even been less.
Well, her first one never triggered.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
she never
right.
used the first one.
That's right. But yeah, so unfortunately that won't work though. So he does hit, and I did the math. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 2 is... Well, he doesn't get the 2, so it's just 18. 18 is the damage you take.
That's all you got?
He points over with a talon to his kind of armor's shoulder pauldron thing, and there's like all sorts of scratch marks with like 5 clusters on it. He's got a pretty high scorekeeper card over there, Skak.
Not as high as mine.
Oh shit. Yeah, he moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he'll move here, and he can't attack. Skak.
I will do my regenerative healing as 2 swift actions. That takes 1 second wind away. And then I will make an attack on the Trandoshan, which will subsequently hit Egon.
Egrin.
Egrin. Egon. Sorry, I've been playing Elden Ring. Bail!
We are live
I don't
on
know if
YouTube,
anyone here
right?
plays that. What's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
My restream YouTube chat is just gone. It's not functioning. That's really weird.
Okay.
Now it's time to say all the bad things you want about Erudi.
We're at a +4. No, we're at a +5, -5, because I can't brace. So we're just at a straight 0. 0. 14? Does that hit either of them? I guess it does half damage either way.
14 will actually hit the Trandoshan for
And then-
11.
If his
He will go down
fortitude,
one. Yep. He's going
is
one down the
less.
condition track.
sweet, I love it. And then Egrin would
Egrin,
take
however,
half that,
is
I
only going to take
imagine.
half. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then I get 5 HP. 5 at the end of my turn. That is my turn.
Got it. All right. This guard finally gets to do an attack. He's going to swing at Skak with his Vibro Axe. And convincingly so. And that might get you down the condition track. 19's pretty
Yeah.
This one's dead. He does not get a turn. Dina is going to use 2 swift actions to aim and fire at. We could go for the one that's definitely probably going to die.
This
I
one.
think.
Well,
Yeah.
this one right in front of it is within 7 squares, so she can attack him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, she'll do that. So she'll do that. She doesn't have to worry about firing because she did the 2 swift actions to aim, and here we go. She does get 1 for point blank.
What is she,
All right.
what is the deal with Dina's damage every time?
She never rolls like this on her own. It's just when I do
For
it.
damage,
apparently.
absolutely she does.
Oh,
Every
does she?
time Dina rolls damage, it's blue.
Well, that's true. It does look like she rolled pretty damn good. And either way, it wipes this guy off the face of the planet, so no more action economy for him. She seems quite proud of herself. This new military haircut thing must be all the difference.
Yeah. I will
Yeah.
throw a frag at this guy, since I can only attack him.
All right.
I'll use a force point 8, and I'm sure you'll hit both of them. So
Oh my gosh, I just realized something so funny. If this happens. Oh, okay.
27 to hit.
Damn. Yep, that's gonna do that. So they'll take the full damage. For 13, so it's going to go to him, and then Egrin has to make a use the force check. Give me 1 second.
For what?
To maintain holding on to that axe.
Did he have to do that when I hit him?
He does.
Not that
Oh,
it
yeah,
matters.
you did-
He's
you
going to
did
make
hit
it
him.
every
You're right.
time. He has a
Yeah,
plus
he's good.
15, doesn't he?
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
pretty hard for him to fuck it up, but... all right, he maintains it.
Yeah, there's a Sith Master in our midst, apparently.
No, the Sith Master has like a plus 30. If you look up freaking Palpatine stats, they're ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Well, he's a Sith Lord. It's not the same as a Sith Master.
But all right, well done, Anya. Do you stay where you're
That's
at?
my turn. Yep.
All right, so Egrin is going to use his standard action to maintain this, throwing this Vibro Axe. And he's going to continue hurling it at Skak. Where they use the force check. And that will...
I can beat that.
Okay.
I'm sure I can beat it. I'm gonna use a Farseeing token for this.
Oh no, but you did roll Foreseeing, so that's something.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, you eked it out. Yeah, so he tries to... The axe goes in to hit Skak, and you kind of, with your lightsaber, hit it, and it kind of sparks and then flies to the side and then recovers itself hovering in the air. Resistance is futile. Give up. It is too late.
She does have a lightsaber. Is it possible that the handle of the axe was broken and now it's a much smaller
Yeah.
vibro axe that does less damage?
Mhm.
tried.
Because the effect doesn't do that. But it's a clever idea. Zen.
All right. Yes, I have to fire the Trandoshan now. Am I behind cover?
You're deeper in the hallway, and you've got several people in front of you. I'd say you have soft cover, sure.
Okay. And what is it to make a stealth check? Because it says you can make a stealth check if you're behind cover. I couldn't find what it would take to do so.
I think stealth is normally an action, but let me see. Saga Edition, stealth.
Oh, we should be adding 2 to all of our damage, by the way. I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah, so let's...
next time.
Who wants to recount all that?
Well,
I'll go
Erudi,
through.
can
It's
you
not my
add-
turn for a while.
okay, perfect.
It's a standard action. Okay, regular sneak might actually be a move.
Okay, it's not much. It's 4 more for
I
each
was gonna
of
say,
them.
all the other things for stealth are standard though, so I think stealth might also be a standard.
Okay.
Egrin and the Trandoshan both
you have
should have
something that
taken
brings
4
down.
more damage, by the way.
Okay.
Two from me and 2 from Anya for both
Got
of
it.
them. So yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to shoot at the Trandoshan. $16.
That's at the transition. That will hit.
Oh, awesome. Deal 18 damage to him. He wouldn't happen to be flat-footed, would
20
he?
damage.
He is
No, I
flat-footed.
already had him. Oh, he is?
He is considered flat-footed. He did not move.
He moves 1 down on the condition track.
All right, I think I have something for that. Let me see.
Damn it.
All right, you have learned to. You can spend. Okay, no, never mind. That's not what I thought it was. All right, yeah. So he will go down 1. So he has now 2 conditions down on the track.
All right.
And you said you did 18, right? Nice. Okay.
Yes.
He is...
Actually, it would be 20 because of the
No,
plus
I
2.
added it. I
Okay.
added it in my miscellaneous.
He officially is below bloodied.
Well, let's go. And then I move back under my cover. Just kind of popping out, shooting and hiding back.
Just gonna get this out of the way for the sake of visuals. He's gonna move in here. He's actually going to attack the old lady.
You dick.
That's a dick move.
That is a dick move. And as he's doing it, Egrin actually yells at him. He's like, "No! Do not harm her! We need her!" But the guard's already started swinging. He's an idiot.
And he doesn't understand basic, so...
Luckily, he still misses. Actually, maybe not. She has a -5. Hold on.
There's no way she has a 12 with a -5.
What'd you do for her last turn?
Not if she's a Jedi Master
She
or
took
Knight.
she took full defense, which would have been. She's got. She is still good, even without her dex and the minus. She won't get hit. by that.
Nice. Lucky
So she just. It's not like really with skill. The force just kind of gives her a faint warning, and she like steps back, stumbles a little bit, and the axe hits the ground where she was standing. You idiots! Attack the transition! Attack the Jedi with the lightsaber! She will take full defense again.
Come on, get out of there, Granny.
All right, so the transition is going to use Shake It Off, so he can recover a condition with 2 swift instead of 3.
I remember what that was like.
And then he will fire at Skak. And he will say, "The scorekeeper honors me."
My salvation is assured.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
Wow.
This is a dumb game.
How close are you to being murked?
It doesn't matter what I do here.
I mean, Anya can deflect this.
Just hit me up with one of those stims.
I will.
Well, this is...
Oh wait, no,
This
no.
is instant death. So...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because of the way this ability is worded. I'm gonna send it to you. It's gonna make you laugh.
So, yeah, this is going to be instant death unless you have a destiny point to spend or Anya's able to
It doesn't
deflect
matter.
this.
All right, I'm sending you the message. Oh, this is so funny, dude. Did you get that?
Sorry, I was reading something else.
That's how it's worded, so I'm gonna go rules as written here, but you may interpret it differently.
Are you sure?
Yep, that's verbatim what it is from the book.
How you can't
Interesting.
create on? How you can't create on the range attack?
No, area attack.
Yeah, he's not doing range. He's doing single target.
Okay. All right. So, am I trying to deflect this or what?
That's up to you.
Okay.
You got to beat a 27.
Okay. I'll use the
if you
far
have-
seeing
So
token
if you have a
for
far
this.
seeing, I would suggest it.
Yeah. Okay, so first roll. Shit. Second roll.
That is not going to do it. Just shy to... Oh, wait, actually.
Hold on. Because I
Yeah,
can.
I'm still good.
Oh. Never mind.
Go ahead.
Never mind. I have destiny points. I was trying to see if there's any way I could use those to keep
No, you
Skak
can't.
alive.
If I recall, you cannot. I will double check just because we are at a critical moment, and it's always good to be sure. Saga Edition.
Can I just use the stim shot on him on my turn to make sure he doesn't die? So that was a discussion that we had when Moravki died. Like if we did it within that one round, we could resuscitate him.
Yeah, you would have to succeed on the roll. If you fail the roll, he's still going to die. But... automatically cause an attack? No, that's not useful. The one thing you could do, Anya, with a force token is you can take damage that would otherwise harm another character within your reach. So Skak wouldn't go down, but you would take 34 damage.
You can do that with what? A force token?
Destiny
Oh,
token.
okay.
34 damage.
Yeah, because otherwise he's instantly dead.
Okay, I'll
I
use
think
my
it just
destiny.
depends on how you rule the rule that I sent you.
Once per day, if you catch a secret win, I don't know what you're suggesting. So if you're dead, you can't regain, if that's what you're saying. But
Well, how else do you regain? How would we regain health with the stim then? if we're dead and we can't regain health.
So your encounter assumes that you're alive. Your ability would assume that you're alive, like all your abilities would. The stim very specifically has a caveat in it that if a player has died within a round, you can resuscitate them using the medical check.
All right.
But yeah, so those are your kind of options. On you could risk it and hope that you can medically save him, or you can use your destiny point and just take the damage for him.
I'll use the destiny point and take the damage.
Where's Moss? I need to show him what a true friend is like. using her destiny point on me.
You can
There you
clip
go.
this.
I took the damage for you, Skag, so you wouldn't die, and now I'm really hurt.
You can use your second
so-
wind now, yeah?
Yeah, I'll use my. Oh, yeah. Can I use my second wind?
And you will
Well,
go
I'm-
down on the condition track for this too. So compare it to your threshold, and if it's double, go down 2. If it's just 1 over, then once. But yeah, so
Yeah.
basically maybe you like use the force or something to kind of move him aside, and the blast ends up hitting you instead.
Okay.
And the
Second,
transition
my second
curses
wind.
to itself in Dosh. I think it's Dosh, right? That's the language.
Gosh.
Dosh.
So he's 34 damage.
Damn.
Health recovered 14. There we go.
Well, you gotta
That'll
do
be
that
on
on
your
your
turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, on your turn you can
Oh.
add that back.
Okay. Right.
If you live that long, which you probably will, because there's a wall of people between you and these guys. This guy's dead,
Shit.
and Skek gets a turn.
I can hit anybody now, right? Can I hit anybody now?
Not
Or is the
currently. He
Trandoshan powered?
The bodyguard has not yet sought cover.
Oh man, I was thinking it was just a round thing. Okay, well, if he wants to get his employer hit, I guess I'll do an area attack over there again. I'm down on the condition track too.
I was gonna move him, but I needed to get that condition off me.
And this is... Wait, what is it to fight defensively? Am I thinking of a different system?
No, it's a standard action. And you take a -2 to your attacks, but you get a +5 to your... No, sorry. I was just looking at it. I'll find it.
Was it fight defensively? If that is the thing in this
Yeah.
system. As a standard action,
Yeah.
how does that work? Because that means I wouldn't be able to fire. So that I guess that only works if you have multiple ways of attacking, but doesn't use your action.
I think it allows you to attack with that as well, kind of like the charge.
It says you can take a -5 penalty on your attack rolls and mean a +2 dodge bonus to reflex until the start of your next turn. It doesn't say I take attack with it. So,
What are you looking at?
Fight defensively.
Fight defensive.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, sorry, chat. Here, I'll move that. My bad. I didn't know you guys couldn't see that. All right, I'll look with you just to see what you're looking at here. Saga Edition, fight defensively. The standard action, you can concentrate more on protecting yourself than hurting your enemies. Yeah, this is what Denny is doing right now. This is what Denny is doing. But you can't attack while you're doing that.
Okay. So we will do that force point with,
Actually, she's doing total defense, but still.
and I will brace. Oops, that's not what I need. This one. Okay, so we're at a 5, 6, 7, -2 is +5. For 14. Or 7, I guess. That probably doesn't fully hit them.
It does the transition. Damn, dude. It does not for Egrin. So we'll take
So
7.
you can take 7, Trandoshan takes 14.
He's got to make another use the force check.
I imagine the Trandoshan goes down on the condition track again.
Yes, he does.
Okay. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 HP, and that is my turn.
I'm sorry, Queen Shirt. There's a lot of moving parts at the moment. Oh, and we just got a email. Hold on. Simping Slytherin sends $150 in far-seeing tokens to Anya. It says, "Get 'em, Queen Seti." So that is
Thank you.
3.
I might have
far-seeing
sent.
tokens.
I might have sent a couple of messages on Twitter because I'm running low.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
And you had them send you that instead of sending a destiny point to someone who's about to die?
We
Yes,
don't.
the
They
points aren't
can't.
for
They can't
sale.
do that. Yeah.
What?
They are too strong.
Everything's
to
for
be
sale.
bought.
What if I give you $500 right now, Erudi?
Well, so what I've been doing, so you know, at the start of each book, I've been opening, and we're not at the end of this book yet, I open a window where people can buy Destiny points, but it's not a regular menu item. So I will advertise that again when we get to book 3. All right, so
I
Skek.
shouldn't have saved enough. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
I mean, Dina's been wiping out some people for you here.
Yeah, Dina has, let's be honest. I'll ask Dina to attack this guy when it's returned.
Alright, this guy is going to swing at Skak with his axe.
Is he down on the condition track? Hopefully.
He is... This one is not down on condition track.
Didn't I shoot this guy before?
Dina shot this one. You shot the one that ran over here. That guy's down on condition track. Goodbye. There it is. Fiber X. Not going to use a token on this. I feel pretty... Yeah, that does hit.
Okay, I
You
have
could
7
attempt to deflect it
HP,
on
so...
you, but that is a -10 to this deflection attack. Or attempt.
Okay.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't know if you could even hit that. Well, maybe
I
with
don't think so.
a force point. If you got an 8 or 7, you probably could. But that would be...
No. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I can try. I'll give it one shot. I'll do a force token. And... Ooh, 7.
Hold on.
Is it use the force?
I lost it. Fuck. Hold on. Oh no, shit. Somebody sent money and I lost the email. No!
I was gonna be like, hold on, me?
Fuck. We got the right email. $100 from Joe. Really, Sevi? $100 from Joe Schmo. But I'm gonna message you something, but he didn't specify what it is.
Oh, I asked for far-seeing tokens. That's
Okay,
what I asked for.
Then it must be 2 far-seeing tokens, I guess. God damn, it must be nice, man. Fallister needs a simp if anybody wants to apply.
No, not for Fallister. Don't do it, guys.
If anybody would like to apply...
Alright, so because I
I'm
got
still
all
gonna
those
send you a message.
far-seeing tokens, I will use this as a far-seeing token then, and...
Alright, go ahead.
I'm gonna use, what is it called? To go up, a swift action to go up a condition. And then
Oh, I
will
messed up.
use a
I messed up the
far-seeing-
damage again. They each should have taken
Wait.
2 more in my last turn.
Hold
Sorry.
on. Can I? No, I can't use a swift action right now because it's not my turn, right?
Right.
Shit. Okay, but I will use a Farseeing token to see if we can do something. Shit. Come on. Nope.
Why do these guys have such high hit, man? I feel like such a weakling.
I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of rolling high for.
Yeah, but look at his to
I got a
hit. It's like
19.
twice what mine is.
Yeah.
He has a +9 to hit.
You guys are pretty tough. They are pretty tough. But you kind
I'm
of built
sitting-
your guy to be more of an area of effect dude, anyways.
I didn't build him that way. Chat did.
Oh, okay. Well,
Chat
blame chat then.
bastards. I got
chat
stuck with
bastards
a
strike
2
again.
as my highest stat.
I'll
A
tell you, I
+2.
appreciate you, Chad. He still has higher than average stats because of you. All right, so that guy did his thing. Dina, which one did you say you wanted her to go for, Sevs? That guy? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one that is already down on the condition track, so that is a good thing. She will use 2 swifts again, so she doesn't have
Wait,
to worry
I'm
about that.
down. Did you not hear that? I
Oh,
only
you're
had
down.
7 HP.
Oh, you're down.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Skak goes down as the axe cleaves into him. And the Trainishin up here curses and Dosh. He seems pissed that he didn't get the kill.
Have Tina still do this, and I'll use the stem on Skak.
Actually, it's probably a better idea for. You're probably a
But
better
how is she
combat
gonna
option.
do that? How
would
is
you
she gonna get there?
She'll just share space with Denia for a second and then go back.
Okay, and she won't get an attack of opportunity
You're right, she might.
with like 7 hit points.
Fuck. Alright, that sucks to lose your Jedi's turn, but alright, so she will.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way for her to do that, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
How would you rule the thing that I sent you in this case, Erudi?
So currently, you are dying and not dead, I believe.
Right.
So yes, you would be able to regain hit points that way.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's already active. I already activated it earlier in the fight, so.
So on your turn, that ability will happen. I just don't know if anybody else knows about that ability.
I've used it a few times.
Okay. Then in that case, I think, Sevi, you would know not to worry about it, probably.
Okay.
Well, unless you're worried somebody's going to coup de grace him. Then in that case, maybe you still would. I don't know. But Dina is going to fire at who you told her to. Oh, wrong character. Okay, that was Denia. God damn it, I'm mixing up myself now.
I go down 1 when I go unconscious, right?
So technically, when you go down unconscious, you just go to helpless.
You go to helpless.
But that's why they can coup de grace you.
But if I get back up,
You know,
it
I
stays
think
that way, or?
can Dina use a Farseeing token that we got from chat because she didn't use it.
Oh, right, yeah, she can do that. She keeps the original damage, but she'll get to remake the roll. But
Damn,
it does
that's unfortunate.
16. Oh, that's not enough to take him down, but it is enough to bring him down on the condition track again.
How many times has she rolled 21 to attack and gotten a blue number for damage?
Yeah,
Quite a few tonight.
a lot of times.
So just so you know, this particular guard right here is down 3 on the condition track. He currently has -5 to everything.
She gets a +2 to the damage, too, so.
Oh yeah, she does get a +2 to damage.
Oh, never mind, he's dead.
Yep.
That's all you needed.
Unless it
Mine's
doesn't
dead.
count if I'm unconscious. I'm assuming it still counts.
It still counts.
Should still count because it's a
What is the ability?
24-hour thing.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
because of
because
rescue.
your destiny. Yeah, then yeah,
Your
it
destiny,
definitely
yeah.
still counts. All right, Dina's feeling pretty good. She doesn't normally get a kill count like this. So there we go.
Hey, Michaela,
yeah.
can you add the Wookiee slaver and the Gamorreans to our kill counter? Thank you.
She stopped the kill counter.
I think we started a new one.
I'm just adding the bad guys to the kill counter.
These are medium size, right?
Yes, they would count as medium. That's correct.
Okay. So move object to grab him and throw it at the Trandoshan. That would still be a DC 15. Right? And then do they get some type of will defense or something?
Yeah, I think instead of a DC 15, you go against their will defense.
Correct. Which
Okay.
it's a Gamorrean, so odds are you'll probably beat it.
But I'm gonna use a force point on this, and I'm gonna use a Farseeing token on this.
Great damage, see.
First one, 24. Second one, 22. So I'll throw him at him. And since it's medium, the 2d6 damage.
Okay. And just want to
They
make
both
you.
work.
I just want you to. Okay.
What?
I was going to say, just so you know, I don't know if you ever read your full powers, and I don't know if you saw what I did earlier, but you can spend force points to make it hit as if it is a category higher. Just something to
Oh,
consider.
I'll do that. I'll do that. How do I do that?
You just say you're going to spend a force point, and for those, it does have to be real force points.
Okay, I'll use a real force point to do that then.
And that would bring it up to 4d6 instead of 2d6. You can roll 2 more d6.
Okay.
Hey,
Or you
no
can spend
me
a
without
destiny.
you. Thank you for the raid and pick. We appreciate you. Damn it!
If you spend a destiny point, you can increase it 3 categories.
Oh, jeez.
Who
Yeah.
did you send it to? You
What?
ran him into
Trandoshan.
him? Fuck.
To him, yeah.
Now I wish I wouldn't have opened my mouth. All right. They're gonna collide, and they're gonna hit so hard that they both die from the impact.
Oh,
Make it gory.
Let's go.
nice. I'm gonna also go back to my normal condition. I should have done that before I fucking rolled. I'm stupid.
Oh man, I was just about to do my second wind. I'm so pissed now.
Thank goodness.
Oh well.
Yeah.
He tried.
So that's my
Too bad he's
attack.
not cool.
Actually,
Trandoshan.
hold on. Egrin can do something. What did you get?
No,
Oh,
did he have a reaction?
he does have a reaction. But if I do this, I'll have to lose hold on my axe. What did you get? You got a 24? Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use Rebuke. Oh, damn it. No, it has to be a force power directed at me. Never mind, can't do it.
Trandoshan
Thank
dead.
God.
Can't do it. Not today.
Listen, I have only killed one player. What do you mean that I need a fed kill counter?
Well, because you are like you almost killed Skak like twice today. I thought that Caleb was going to almost die, and apparently
It's okay. Trandoshans can
Listen,
regenerate.
My rolls are never this hot. I don't know what the hell's going on this session. I think maybe your simps got our names mixed up in the code, because what the hell? I never roll this good. I am like beside myself with like shock right now. But hey, Anya, it is your turn. Oh no, you just did that. That was you.
Yeah.
So it was Egren's turn. He's still maintaining control over that axe, so he's going to throw it now at Anya. And he will spend a force point on this to
You little bastard.
try to increase this damage. So here we go. And I might also spend a...
Oh wait, hold on. I need to do and I did second wing, so I did that. Okay.
Your hit points are looking good. All right. How many do I have left? I'll use 2. All right, I'm going to use a force point to actually try to hit. So let me roll my 1d6.
How many force points does he have left? He's been using like way too many.
He's only used 2. He's only used 2. He's a level 5 character.
No, I mean he
NPC-wise.
used force tokens to keep the axe running, then to increase the damage against Skag.
He doesn't need force points to keep it running. He just has to use a standard action. So he gives up his action every round to keep control of the axe. 3. Well, your lucky force powers can't crit, I guess. Or I will never have dice. I will never have dice rolls like this again in my life. So I don't know. My damage sucked though. So 13 bludgeoning damage as this thing flies at you. I do think I can't remember if it's block or deflect, but one of them will let you try to block a object thrown at you like that. But I don't think you're going to beat a 38, so it won't matter.
How are you looking, Anya?
I'm gonna need some healing.
Okay, so you didn't
You
go
gave
down.
your
You didn't
14
die.
back, right? From your second win.
I'm at 25 hit points.
Oh, fine. That's more than I have, Max.
We can still negotiate. Leave the old woman with me, and you may live.
Oh,
Zen.
I'll ask Dina to heal me when it's her turn.
is this guy flat-footed because he hasn't been moving? Is that how that works?
He is currently flat-footed, yes.
All right. I'm gonna step out here in front of everybody. All right. God damn it. Looks like you guys are my best bet. I'm gonna spend a destiny point to make this a crit,
Oh, shit.
and I'm shooting them right in between the eyes. So,
You had a destiny point you didn't spend on Moravgi?
no, sorry. New character has destiny points.
Oh, okay.
New character.
Correct.
So?
Do you
I'm just rolling this for the damage. I do.
Fuck.
And I'm within 6 squares, which means sneak attack happens. That's
You're gonna crit on that too?
And you get the +2 from Skag.
Yep, I already put that in.
Which, if it's a crit, that's a +4.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
What is your sneak
and then
attack?
he also it's a D6
All right.
with a
I was thinking it was
successful.
2d6 for some reason.
No, not yet. Not yet.
123. Holy shit.
Well, in a crit, wouldn't it be 46?
No, because it's
No,
1d6
no, no.
normally, he's
I-
saying. So he already
Okay.
did it.
Well, you still have to
Uh,
roll 3 more D8.
Yeah, I do have to roll 3 more D8.
Plus
Yeah.
2.
So it's another 12.
So that's 24.
And then-
24 plus 9.
So it's 33 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then he moves an additional down the condition track.
I mean, why go down the condition track? You step forward and you say, I guess you guys are my best bet out of here. And you just fire, and Egren's eyes, you can see the defeat. The color begin to drain as the light dims because the shot hits him square in the chest. And he tumbles backwards, rolling off the dais.
Thank God.
And swift action, I holster my weapon with quick draw.
Amazing.
I'll ask if Dina can please like heal me. I'll give her one of my med packs so that she can heal
Wow.
me.
Selfish.
I'm sorry about
Just
your guys' Trandoshan friend.
Well, she already tried to heal you before Skag. She can't do it again.
Yeah, but initiative is over now, so I can't even get my 5 HP. So you kind of fucked me there.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Then I'll use
Unless
this
the
then.
alarm is still going and we're technically still in an encounter.
Okay, then I'll do.
Because it doesn't
I'll
say
use,
initiative, it says encounter.
Then I'll use the stim on you if you don't reheal. Does he reheal?
He does not, but you can use a stim on him with a medical.
I'll use a
He's not
stim on
dead,
him
he's
then.
dying.
So what does the stim give him?
Oh, well, if Caleb said it was a headshot, then it was a headshot. My bad.
No, the stim
I shoot him in
for.
between that.
Stim it's the same as a medical pack. It just puts them down the condition track on a persistent basis when they come back. So just roll it same as you would a med pack.
Okay, so treat injury.
Yeah, and then it'll be his character. Oh, I thought that was your roll.
No, that's force point.
That's my force point. Okay. I'm gonna use a. Wait, can I just have Dina use the stim because she has better treat injury than me?
She already attempted on Skak, didn't she?
Well,
Oh,
no,
not the
not using
stim.
the stim.
She never used
Oh,
the
because
stim
you can do it
on
one
me.
extra time a day. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, she never even did it the first time. She's never used the stim on me.
Yeah.
No. I was saying because treat injury you can only do on somebody once a day, but I forgot the stim is an exception. It lets you do it at the second time. All right, so she'll do it. She's got a plus 13. I'm not going to waste one of his force tokens. Well, he has some temporary ones this round, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might as well.
I was saying, can someone aid if possible?
I can try aiding.
So it gets plus 5 to this. Treat injury. 5.
You want me to roll to aid first, or?
Yep, go ahead. Roll a treat injury. You got to beat a 10 to give him a plus 1.
Nope.
Yeah, it would be a
So 28. So she's going to take 10 minutes to work on you. And at this point, R3 finally comes down the hallway. And so that's going to be... that is 10... That's 13. You get 13 plus your character level, so 16 total hit points back.
While they're doing that,
back.
I'm scavenging these guys.
Yeah, I want to make sure to look at what he has.
While they were working on that for the 10 minutes, I was looting these guys' pockets.
Did we get him?
Fantastic.
That's okay. Nobody answer me. Oh, nobody helped me up either. Oh, that's all right. I'm fine.
When Dina is done, I'll ask if she can heal me when she's done, but I want to search him.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to let you do that, and we are going to resolve what you find on Egrin, and I'm going to go ahead and do Dina's treat injury so we don't forget, and we could use that force point, and it doesn't go to waste. So that's 4. But we will resolve this encounter and what you guys dig up and stuff on the start of the next episode. So
And all that
28.
XP you owe us.
And the same thing. Yeah, I got to calculate that up too. I think at the end of this book, you guys might.
So how many hit points do I get?
So you get the same. You get 16.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my second wind as well. This one's just a regular one, since it's a new encounter technically.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Yep. And you owe us the experience from last round too, not just this one.
Yeah, no, I know. I got that already marked down. I just haven't done it. So I think between that and this will be the point where you probably level. So be thinking about your next level. If not, you'll be like just shy. But,
Yeah, we haven't gotten XP in a minute.
Yeah, so basically since
a lot of
the last encounter, you have not gotten XP.
Yeah, and from those birds.
Yeah, yeah. The birds
I feel like there was a
specifically.
time where XP was missed, though, wasn't there?
The entire last session. So the encounter you had with the monster, the birds, and this. Those are what I owe you. I have that marked down in my notes. So I will total those up and divvy them amongst you. Be thinking about what you're going to do on your next level, and let us swoosh. And I'm going to move this over here because I have not been able to see chat this whole time, and that makes me sad.
Don't be sad.
I don't know what happened with my restream, but it stopped registering YouTube's chat for some reason. But all right, that was a wild episode. Finally got to have the confrontation with Egrin, and you have battled your first enemy force user. As we go around and you guys let people know where you're going to be at and what you're doing, genuinely, this has kind of been your guys' first fighting almost hero level characters against you, with Egrin and the Transition Bodyguard. I would be interested to see what you thought or your character thought about that experience as you say where they can find you, tag you like, save Sevi second for last, me for last, and we will start with Caleb.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was the closest I've ever seen Sevi come to dying in any game that I've been watching. So, very, very
Was this only on
insane.
half health?
Yeah, I know. Still the closest I've ever seen. If I had taken any of those hits during that fight, I would be dead. I have less. I have 21 health. But
Are you sure
guys
you
can find
calculated
me.
your health right?
I did. I actually rechecked it before we started.
Scoundrels are
You
not,
get eight.
they're not very meaty targets.
We need to get
Yeah,
some
you get
shield.
18 to start,
some
and then you
shield
get
generators.
2d6. I would have got 2d6. I rolled 3. I rolled 3 from my 2d6. So, and I have no bonus to my constitution. But you guys can find me over on Geeks and Gamers channel, or Geeks and Gamers tabletop Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Magic the Gathering Arena. Then you can find me on Mummy's Mask later on Fridays. Even later on Fridays, you can find me over at Kaiju Watch Rumble. And then you can find me here on Saturdays. And then Sundays, you can find me on Strange Winds over on the Geeks and Gamers tabletop channel. I got merch, I got music. Check out all the links, and I'll pass it over to Velrock.
Yeah, if you're interested in the work I do, it's a little different. I make 3D miniatures for tabletop games. You can find the digital files on my mini factory. So if you have a 3D printer, check it out. Purchase some stuff. There's a sale coming up on my mini factory. We'll get 50% off all my stuff for like a month, I think, as well as site wide. So if you find any other creators you like there, you can get everything at a discount price. But yeah, Thursdays I'm on Geeks and Gamers tabletop playing March of the Dragon Queen, and here on Saturdays playing SCAC. And thank you, Sevi, for using a Destiny point, so I get to continue playing SCAC. And,
I was explaining to chat that like Skak is Anya's best friend, so of course
Yeah.
she was on that.
my backup character is literally the same as this new guy, so I don't know how that would have worked out. Sevi.
All right. Hello everyone. I see I am Sevi. You can usually find me Geeks and Gamers tabletop on Thursdays and Fridays for tabletop games, Sundays for Pokemon. You can find me at Moonskull, which is where we're at right now. Saturdays for Star Wars, Mondays for Call of Cthulhu. Wednesdays we have a Wednesday After Dark, which is a podcast show, so make sure to check it out. And then I will be playing Tomb Raider again on Sunday. So I think I got to the rhythm where I'm going to be doing solo Sevi streams on Sundays around the same time. So make sure to check it out as well. And then my links are in the chat. So thank you, Michaela, our wonderful mod, for putting them there. So please give my socials a follow if you have not already.
All right, fantastic. And I think you already did it, but I will just confirm what the mods asked in chat. Those were through Streamlabs, so you do get double on those Farsing tokens.
Yeah, I'll have to double them next time because I didn't know.
Yeah, I forgot, and I didn't see that message before you did it, so... all right, and I'm Erudi. You can find me all over on Moonskull. A little less in whiskey and wine at the moment, but you'll see me there still. And Call of Cthulhu is the only show on this channel I'm not on unless Sevi's solo streaming. But your guys' support has been amazing. You got us almost we're past 2,000. We're almost to 2,100, I think. So your comments, your likes, and even your subscriptions have all been going a really long way. So please continue to keep doing that. I have been asking people to do the rule of 3. Leave a comment of your own that's original, reply to somebody else's comment, and then reply to a reply. And just have a little conversation. It'll take you like 5 minutes or less, and it really, 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 really helps us in the algorithm if you can't tell. please consider supporting Legend Seeker. Go to our Discord. You can go there and subscribe, and or you can subscribe right here on the channel at the $50 Legendary tier. Both of those will give you access in our Discord to all the things Legend Seeker that I am putting out, including the lore, the mechanics, and eventually the playtests when those first come out. So you could be one of the first to try Legend Seeker, give me your feedback, and help me build a game for you that doesn't include all of the activism and rot that is pervading the industry. I think that's it. Thank you for your support, guys, and we will talk to you later. Bye.